Good evening, travelers and adventure. Why is Strahd here?
Oh God!
Get out. This isn't your campaign.
Get him the fuck out of here.
Get him out of here. Why is Lobern here?
No, he's allowed.
I don't think he
know.
would do well in this.
Stride's here to help us.
Yeah, fucking right. Hello, lovelies. Hello, Afton. Hello, King. Hello, Paper. How's everyone doing? Strahd's here for Lobern. Yeah, he's coming to pick up his son and take him back to Barovia.
We are here.
Aztec's gonna love that one.
Also, I put the Goblin Alvara emote on the Twitch now. It's been approved and ready, so you got a Goblin Alvara.
Let's see if I can find it. Oh, my screen looks so good right now because of the reading glasses. It's like, it's so wonderful. Like I can see.
You can
I
see.
That means you can fight.
I can fart.
It's like I can
like
read
how we
what
all
things
approach that.
say. Like tiny
Mhm.
things.
How's
Dude
everyone
says
doing
that and,
today?
dies immediately.
The best
can
short
even-
stack.
I can even read what it says like in the stream, like not just looking at the chat on the side. I used to not be able to like really see it unless I put my face up to it. This is just great.
It's Quinto.
Quinto!
Oh.
Hi,
It's
Quinto.
the Alexander sticker.
I could see the miniature we're fighting.
This
in
message is
even
highlighted.
higher
Thank you, King.
quality.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Stressed.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm not feeling too good. And it's hard because I'm still really attracted to this mini you put down.
But he's not a great representation of what he looks like.
I know, but I'm glad that if I die, at least like I get to look at this.
Oh
It's not
boy.
important right now.
Afton, thank you for
Armor's full of
the...
blubber.
Oh, both of you guys did a potion of hydration. Hydrate, y'all. Thank you, Afton. Drink your water, everyone.
I
Oh,
got some
both of you
hot
guys did
cider.
at the same time.
I got some hot cider right now, and I'm living for
That's
it.
not That's not water. Hi, Crim.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hi, Gruta.
Did that H2O somewhere in it?
Hello, everyone. We're
Hello.
just waiting for our resident Mina to apparate from the Feywild. I didn't have my water next to my desk because my bottle's downstairs, so I just took a big swig of my rum and coke. I hope that's okay.
What? You just yelled at him for drinking cider and you're gonna do that?
You can't even take hydrate tippies now. Go get water. What the hell are you doing?
It's downstairs.
Go get it.
No. It's too
Water's
much right now.
important.
Go get
It's
it.
so far.
Go get it.
So then you will be like, but I am thirsty. Finish the turn. Go.
You don't- Wait, Gruta just said he doesn't have any cider in a 400-mile radius.
That's wild.
Gruta
Whoa.
has never had an apple before.
We need to genuinely just mail Groot.
I do think we
It's
need
gonna
Yeah.
go bad by the time it gets there.
I'm gonna get a big manila envelope, and I'm just gonna fill it with cider
Ew.
and mail it to him like a water balloon, like a papery water balloon.
Please don't.
We're not doing that.
Chat, can you guys do me a favor and babysit the adventurers really quick? I'm gonna go get my water. Make sure they don't get in any trouble.
Yeah.
Well, now that she's gone, we can talk about our
Guys, I
strategy.
got a fork. I'm gonna go put it in an outlet.
Yeah, do it, do it,
That was
do
our
it.
strategy.
I'm gonna go divide by 0.
Deliver
Oh.
cider to Gruta.
Built to
We have to mail
spill.
him cider.
Oh boy. So anyway, how was everyone's
And
day?
I'm
you
just
little
sitting in
sneakers?
trap.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
Afton, you got that.
I'm
Let's
eating
put Gruta
pumpkins.
in a box and deliver him to cider.
You're eating pumpkins?
Bunions.
Oh, Funyuns.
That's how you know my life has hit rock bottom.
Funyuns are good.
Yeah, I fucking love Funyuns, dude. Funyuns are my favorite type of like chip treat, even though they're not really a chip, but I kind of consider them like in league with chips. So, and they're probably my favorite type of chip if you were to put them in league with chips. But they're technically not because they're like little rings, and I think there's not really any actual onion in them. And
You make me
Yeah.
want to put the FU in Funyuns.
You're a fun young.
They taste like onions. They're like crispy onions.
No, they
Your
kind of
breath stanks like shit after, but they taste good.
I love them, man. I love them.
All right, what did they do while I was gone? Did they get into trouble?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
So
Don't
anyway,
collect
Who's gonna tattle?
we did get into a little trouble. The house is on fire, but that is okay because we have our health.
Do you?
No,
What house did you even set on fire?
that's not important right now.
Derek put a fork in the outlet.
Crimson, you don't need to tell everyone.
Well, the unfortunate thing is we might just have to get into combat and not have Mina for it.
Well, why don't we start with inspo and recap?
We could. We definitely could. We could
Well,
also
that's sometime.
we could
or we
also
could
talk about our
shitpost.
schedule for the week.
For another 8 minutes.
Why don't we
have
talk
to have
about what's
our
coming up in a week from today?
contractually
What-
What's
obligated.
in a week from
Decay?
today?
A week and a day.
A week and a day.
Oh, a
It's-
week and a day.
It's October, and what does that mean?
Oh,
It's,
guys, this is our first official stream of autumn.
Yes, and also
Yeah.
the Saving Throw Creep Show coming
you.
to a Roll for Your Lives near you.
Hi, Dread. So
Hi,
for those
Dread.
for those of you who don't
Yeah.
know, in October we do a little bit of a show called the Saving Throw Creep Show. We still play D&D twice a week, however we throw in additional spooky streams throughout the month, and there's fun and shenanigans to be had, including new this year. Because of the Donathon this year, we will be doing, on the last day of the Saving Throw Creep Show, a Bean Boozled challenge that you guys can redeem your channel points to make us eat those nasty Bean Boozleds.
I cannot believe you guys put this upon us.
They could be good or they could be terrible. We won't know.
Talk
No,
about
they're
trick or
always-
treating.
I never get the good
You
ones. I
could
only ever get
pretend
the bad ones.
You're the DM.
Ugh, it's gonna be so fucking gross. I don't even like jelly beans to begin with.
I'm not a huge fan of them either.
They're nasty. They're just weird textured and they get stuck in your teeth and they
Jelly
just
beans
taste
are,
weird.
Yeah, jelly beans are awful. Jam legumes are a little bit better, but we don't
Well,
have
It's
them.
Yeah.
just jam
Jam
lagoon.
Lagoon.
Oh, what?
What up, Derek?
Okay.
Your
Jam
jam
You know what
Lagoon.
is you know what is good?
What's that?
The Starburst jelly beans are actually pretty good. Those
I
ones are
can't.
pretty-
I've never
I'm not a
tried
huge jelly
those.
bean guy, but
I'm not
those
a
are good.
candy person.
Crimson said they'll have to bully Derek with jelly beans.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna kick your butt.
I only like chocolate candies.
Thank you, Dread, for understanding. Good jelly bean.
Imagine being described as a jelly bean guy, though, because Zach was like, I'm not a jelly bean guy, but it's like, who's being described as a certified jelly bean guy?
Well, surely somebody, right?
Probably a fucking psychopath. I don't want to shake their hand, I'll put it that way.
Oh my god. Well,
And
Put these
It's like the
beans
people
away.
that like black licorice.
Oh, God.
I don't
Oh
like
My
God.
grandpa
licorice.
loved it. Oh my god, it was like, what is wrong with you?
I think the people that like black licorice just don't taste anything and they don't feel anything and they just lead very sad lives. But people that are like really into jelly beans like have a collection of people's faces, probably.
Can I say this? I don't dislike black licorice.
I
No,
kind
you
of hate
can't
it.
say that.
I'll eat it if it's around. Like, if
I
it's-
will not eat it if it's around.
If it's like the only option.
I would rather not have anything.
It's Aztec.
Hi, Aztec.
With Humi and the fucking angel wings. So
Now,
Stop it.
As
It's
the-
gonna come true. I don't want Hubie to be our angel. I want Hubie to be
no,
alive.
no cheese grater today. No, thank you.
Oh, DM Rain, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the bullshitting portion of our D&D session while we wait
This-
for the
yeah,
rest of the
this
players.
usually takes up at least a third of our stream.
Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. I was just about to say, we actually have a special announcement as well for this week. We've got our 2 D&D streams, but on Wednesday as well, we'll be goofing around with a little Dale and Dawson stream.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to watch us roleplay in an office.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the
You
same
could-
thing, but
it's
different.
it's like we have to figure out. The manager's got to figure out who are the workers and who's the slacker or slackers.
I know, like people are, things are really hard out there in this climate right now. People are working like long hours, and it's tough. And I know, me personally, when I get home from a long day at work, I want to go back to the comfort of a nice cubicle, and pretend I'm in an office again.
Alan Dawson, Stationary Supply. It's a game that we will be playing on Wednesday.
Oh yes, I know.
Teaser, basically. What they
Teaser. So yeah, join us for that. It'll be fun. Guys, I really don't think we can stall for Andy too much longer. Should I just start talking about the inspiration?
I'm not sure.
No,
Andy was
I
ever
think
even real.
I have faith that you can stall for longer.
Oh, well, let's see how far you get with your recap. So first, I'll talk about the inspiration, because it's actually kind of convoluted this week. So you guys all voted together for who you thought should get some player inspiration at the end of last session, and it was given to Phlox.
Yahoo! Thank you.
Now, community inspiration gets a little complicated. For those who don't know, we hold community inspiration every week in the Discord server, where you can vote to who should get another point for the week. And, first of all, the most voted vote was for Gruta, so Gruta technically gets inspiration.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
And then
Yay,
second to
Gruta!
Gruta, it is actually in a two-way tie between the horses and Cliff.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, well, I think it's gotta go to the horses, right? No.
Of course it
No
has to go to the
rule.
horses.
Horses win in the event of a tie. It's in the
They
bylaws.
earned it. Great job, horses. Great job, horses.
So congrats, Cliff. You get community inspiration for the week.
Apparently
There's a
Papers.
horse named Cliff.
he's part horse where it counts.
Paper said, I mean, Cliff is part horse.
Thank you, Mariah. Thank you, Cooper.
Aztec said, I mean, that's high praise for Cliff. He's amazing as the horses.
Starring
Oh.
Cliff as the horses.
That's when they throw a play, like, after this is all over about, like, their journeys, and Cliff plays the horses. Can you give your inspo away as you desire? That's dangerous. No,
No, Cliff won it.
because Cliff won it. So
Yeah,
Gruta has the
now-
inspiration of our
Barely get it to the
hearts.
horses.
Cliff what?
Let's just say that you gave it to Cliff. That way everyone can be happy.
Yes.
Said.
Can I pay 10k to remove an inspiration? No, Aztec, you can't. Fan art, what did we say? I don't even know what we said.
I don't
Anyway.
know. I don't know what we said.
It's the 20-minute mark. Can we get the recap going? Me have
Begged
inspiration for the
alien
session?
to join.
I
then you
really,
joined it.
I really think Jonathan should be here for this. And by Jonathan, I mean Andy.
I think Jonathan should be here too, but he's not.
All right, let's get into the recap. Take a look here at. Having trouble finding it. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, Mariah
This is-
sent a spam message, so I have to delete that.
This is a very clever stalling method.
It's not that clever. So session 62.
65 watch streak. God damn, Aztec.
Oh my god, go touch grass, dude.
Hey.
Hey, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Thank you, Aztec. That's amazing.
Aztec,
Thank you,
not only
Aztec,
do we
for
love you, we
That's
adore you.
awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah, only
We owe
450
you our
channels. That's
lives.
ridiculous.
We owe you our lives.
I lost my 134 watch streak for Corey today.
No,
Oh
I'm sorry, Aztec.
no! You vote to give me the inspiration? Well, if you insist.
Oh,
Oh,
Does that mean Winnie's character is going to
Take
show up and
away
she's going to
my
help us?
bread flop. No!
I actually can. Alright, session 62. The party discussed the Collector, remaining frustrated over recent events, especially as Avara espoused some disdain towards the party in her new circumstances. Humi... Please keep the chat clean. Please keep the chat clean. Somebody report this character.
He's gonna kill you.
I actually fucking am.
I'm trying to
I'm gonna kill you.
stall.
Fucking kill you. BRB, gonna kill Mariah.
Oh my god.
Humi expressed reservations about a fight, while Phlox affirmed his desire to fight. While Numbers noted they had to stick together in moments like this.
Who?
It's like, I don't want to fight, I want to fight, let's stick together. It's pretty much the recap. Phlox then spoke to Avara about his circumstances, saying he was too angry to be a knight and was worried things might not change after this fight. Avara advised him that sometimes being a little angry was a good thing, and that he was in a unique position to bring the hammer of justice down on someone who wronged him. a feeling that drove her to make her pact. As they continued onward, after he and Alvara began to bicker again over other conversation, they arrived at a swampy area that dipped downward. Stealthing in with some spell assistance from Mina, they arrived as Numbers spotted the Collector, a black, spindly entity with a white mask for a
Who?
face. Oh my fucking goodness. As Cliff spotted the Collector. Celia mentioned this was the Soul Collector, a Soul Collector, pardon me. As Alvaro recalled creatures of pure negative energy straight from the Shadowfell, and Mina recalled this creature as existing only to take, deplete, and destroy. The creature approached before lunging at the party, paralyzing Aurora as Phlox delivered a mighty strike with Mina summoning a dragon, and Alvara casting Wall of Light, while Cliff and Humi cast spells supporting the party and providing buffs, while Cliff assumed a more strategic position. See, I got Cliff right there. And that was where we left off. Sorry, combat recaps are always a little drier.
Thank you so much for the recap.
Wasn't that
Yay!
No, it was great. My only complaint is I was really expecting Mina to show up partway through that.
No. Ho, ho,
good? Wait, I think I
ho.
forgot. Hold on, I think I forgot something.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, let me just take another look at
It's
the recap.
customary that we do our once before every session that we do our game of patty cake.
Oh yeah, do
Oh,
it.
I thought you were gonna say yodeling.
Do we reincarnate Mina now? I mean, we could.
One other thing I wanted to...
Ah,
There it is.
Ark,
Never mind.
welcome.
Never mind, I hit everything. I hit everything.
Yeah,
in the
you read everything?
recap. Yeah, just made sure it was good.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello, Andy. Welcome.
We stalled for you, Andy. We stalled so hard for you.
We just
Hello?
finished the recap.
Can anyone hear me?
Yeah?
we can
You
hear you.
hear us?
Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Andy. Oh,
He couldn't hear
I
us.
feel like we're in one of
Paper,
those, like,
who's taking that
commercials.
potion? Andy?
Oh
Paper,
no.
paper, think about
Oh,
what
I
you
can
do.
hear you guys now.
There he is.
Paper, give it to Andy for being late. For being
No.
honest here.
I am not drinking tonight, unfortunately.
Don't worry, not alcoholic, just motor oil.
Yeah, just a little Vaseline.
Ew. A little petrolatum.
Oh.
Read above the you give me inspiration. Oh.
That's highly
Mm.
unfortunate.
Okay. Cheers, everyone.
Of fun.
Yes.
Yo ho, yo ho.
Gonna have fun.
Well, Andy, you joined just in time. Zach just finished the recap, and we're about to resume combat.
Oh yes.
Boy!
What about patty cake? Someone said patty cake.
No, that guy.
No patty cake. That's been postponed to tomorrow.
I did it while you guys
Aw.
weren't looking,
Maybe
like
next-
really fast.
Maybe next time, buddy.
Yeah, but I didn't get to spend, like 5 to 10 minutes BSing.
Well, you know what? Gruda did just give us a hydrate, sippy, and a posture check.
Oh, hell yeah.
So straighten your backs out, sip your water. It's time to get down to brass tacks.
I only have a jug of high fructose corn syrup, so I'm just gonna drink that.
That's fine. So I am concerned as to why you just have a jug of high fructose corn syrup within arm's reach.
Is that not, your standard beverage for the day? You're supposed to drink 8 cups of high fructose corn syrup a day, right?
Or something.
No, that's the
Because that's
accurate
what water
amount.
is, right?
That's what water is. No, Andrew!
And just for anyone who is interested, I did put the Kazoo Kid Trap remix under Fresh Memes.
Oh my god. Okay, that being said, it's the top of the round, and Aurora, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
With advantage, because I have advantage on those. +3, right?
Good reminder. As long as you're within 10 feet of me, which you are, yes, +3.
Huzzah! 25 +3!
That will succeed.
28!
And your paralysis ends as your muscles untense themselves.
Oh.
You can once again move your joints.
Finally, is there any way with I have 45 feet of movement, can I get on the other side of this thing without leaving its range so that I am across from Phlox?
So that you're across from Phlox. You'd be going through the wall of light, but yeah.
Oh, that's
No, the
bad,
wall of
right?
light
the
is
wall of
above
light.
us.
Oh wait, it's
Yeah.
above. It's above. It's hovering.
Okay. Then I'm
Come
gonna
distract
do
him with me.
that. Oh, no, that's not exactly where I want it to be. I kind of want it...
Kind of hard because there's a bush right there.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see where Phlox is. That's close enough, right? We're like across from each other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well, I'm definitely still raging because I've been taking so much fucking damage. And I'm going to attack, not recklessly, but with advantage because I'm flanked. Yes?
You're flanking?
Yeah, I'll give you flanking.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to flank. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my spear. Last time when I rolled a natural 20... Oh! Natural 20! I forgot
Okay.
about brutal critical!
Don't
So
forget
well,
about
remember
brutal
this
critical.
time.
You got
I
it
get to
now.
roll an extra weapon damage die. So in this case, I guess it would be like a d6, right? Because I have
Yeah,
two
it's a
damage
D6.
die. Okay. So first, I will do damage. A 6 and a 4 is 10 doubled, which is 20 plus 9 is 29.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
And you add the other D6 to that, right?
yeah, and it's a 1. So that's the first hit is
So that's 30.
That's 30.
All right,
I'm really
describe
sad I
your
rolled a
attack.
1 on that. So I'm very scared for all of our lives, and I'm trying to get this fight over as soon as possible before I potentially die, and all my friends. So, overcome with adrenaline, because this is go time. I just go hiya hiya.
As you start slicing it up with your spear.
One hiya.
As you start slicing it up with your spear, that sinewy, shadowy material that this creature's body seems to be made out of, you've seen it's beginning to like stretch and strain in certain areas where it's been getting hit. But as you guys slash louder, or not louder, it's harder into this creature, that burning laughter starts getting louder and louder that emanates from within this creature's chest, behind that pale mask upon its face.
Oh boy. I'm gonna go in for my second attack.
In my mind, this thing sounds like Master Hand from Smash
I got
Brothers
another
Melee.
natural. I got
Those are 2 natural 20s.
That's amazing.
That's 2 natural 20s. Oh my god. Okay.
Derek, I was thinking more like Crazy Hand.
Yeah.
I've never rolled 2 natural 20s in a row. Okay. So let's do the dice. So 4 plus 3
7.
is 7. Doubled is 14. Plus the 9 is what?
23.
Okay, thank you. And then let me roll another d6, because I can't do math right now. Alright, so 23 plus 5 is 28.
So 28 total points of damage. Alright.
So it's almost 60. It's 58 points of damage that I did.
Very good.
Not terrible. Those were some good rolls. I can't believe I rolled 2 natural 20s. It's fucking ridiculous.
Is that the end of your
3,
turn?
actually. Technically 3. That's gonna end very quickly. And because of my silly little class, I can't do anything else.
Alrighty. Up next is Mina's turn, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
This is unfortunate. Let's see.
Our country is rolling a Constitution saving throw. Get out and vote, folks.
That is the funniest voting endorsement I've ever
Could you
heard.
Yeah,
screencap those
that's
2
the end of
natural
the
20s and send them to me,
our
Winter?
political content on this channel, but I just want to make that change.
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
Cast Protection from Good and Evil this November.
Plus 3 from Phlox, right?
You're within
That's
10
right.
feet of him, yeah? Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that does not succeed.
It's
A
20.
19?
19.
I think it's a
Nope.
20.
That's the wild.
Damn.
You will suffer
You will suffer.
20 points of necrotic damage.
Reduced to 10 because I have my dragon summon.
Reduced to 10.
Winter, can you screen cap those 2 natural 20s so I can...
I
help
have
them?
no clue where they are.
Oh no. I
Where did you
forgot to-
roll them?
Oh, I deleted them. I thought they popped up in your tab.
If you hit spacebar and go,
You can see
to
them in the chat.
right, yeah, you can hit them in the chat message.
You could just screen cap them from chat.
What does that mean?
You know
Spacebar
the.
and then hit the book.
I'll
at the
do it
top
for you.
Right.
Thank you, Steven.
Does anything else happen, DM, or do I just take the 10 damage?
You take the 10.
Wonderful. I'm going to.
If you give me a heal, I will buy you a delicious McChicken next time we hang out.
A McChicken?
He
Oh,
really
I'm
a
needs to
delicious
do
but-
that.
A delicious McChicken.
He
No,
has
I'm
like
joking.
15 HP.
McDonald item to bribe somebody with.
I'm going to cast.
All right. I'll make a crispy chicken sandwich, not a McChicken, like the upgraded version.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. And I'm going to spend 1 sorcery point to make it a ranged ability.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. My computer is not behaving.
Archie's here.
Yo,
Hi,
Artsy, thank you so much for the
Artsy.
resub. Hello.
It's in the media tab, Mariah.
Thank you, Steve. I just want to have that memory because it never happens to me.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's a really cute emote. That's adorable.
It is cute.
Why is this not working? Sorry.
No, take your time.
Alright, so 3rd level, Cure Wounds. 2 flocks. 9 plus 5.
Artsy, thank you so much for the gifted sub.
Whomstelse is looking kind of hurt.
Thank you.
9 plus 5, you say? I'll take it.
9
I
plus
have
5, yes, 14.
45, but
Thank you.
I don't know if anyone's lower.
I have about similar. Maybe a little less.
Since you have resistance, I'm gonna give it to a good old Cliff.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, Paper!
And then-
Paper, I'm so sorry. Paper, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I looked over and saw the artsy emote and just autopiloted. I'm so sorry.
And
Thank
then-
you so much, Paper.
And then Cliff, you get 11 HP, and I'm gonna tell my dragon to attack. And then that will be the end of. Will it be the end of my turn? Am I in its range right now?
we
Give me
all
1
are.
second.
I'm guessing yes, because it's like in the center of everybody.
Let me just look really quick. Yes, you are indeed.
Gonna go this way, not leaving its range, but I'm gonna hide behind flocks.
Okay.
And then my dragon's gonna attack him, but I can't move my dragon. So
I can move your dragon. Where would you like me to put it?
I'm gonna have him swoop in next to Humi, and see if he can kind of like muscle his way in between Humi and this beast.
So, like, kind of like right here?
Perfect.
Cool.
And then he's gonna make an attack.
Okie dokie. Let's see it.
Sorry, my computer is being really slow and it's not letting me like click on anything.
That's fine. All is well.
No, it's not.
But it is!
Alright, so it's gonna make 2 melee weapon attacks. Which use my spell attack bonus. Which is a +9. So the first one is gonna be a 13.
A 13? A 13? A 13 will not hit.
I figured as much. The second one will be a 15.
Slow start, that's alright.
It's like was that the thing Reggie Gigas has, slow start or
Yeah.
whatever? A 15 will hit.
Oh,
Wow!
Thing
that
has
actually makes me really
dookie
happy.
AC.
Just like me. Just like Alvara.
So this plus 9.
Oh,
10 slashing damage from this dragon spirit.
this awesome looking dragon spirit. Can you remind us again how cool it looks?
It is a black a dragon with obsidian scales that seem to shimmer with flecks of starlight within.
I like that his
And
head
this is a gem dragon.
just pointed down, like he's looking at his peats.
He said, "What are those?"
"What are
really.
those?"
They
I
are
think
my
you're right.
Crocs.
And then the dragon will roar, but not let out, a breath weapon of any kind, because that would kill everybody.
You sure you don't want to do that? Come on.
I think I might be a little positive on that one.
Come on.
I
Also,
think
do you guys remember how to take screenshots in Tailspire?
It's F6.
that or just print screen is what I do.
Print screen is a
It's
screenshot.
proper.
F6 is the actual like camera function that you can
Yeah.
do cool shit
Yeah.
with.
Because otherwise you get the UI.
Yeah, you gotta crop it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You can do some really nice stuff actually with this. I'll show it on stream really quick. It's like this kind of interface in photo mode, and you can adjust the exposure, the focus, like everything is really nice. I think you can even like make cutscenes of like a sort in Tailspire. I just don't know how.
Shout
But
out
that's kinda
to
cool.
photo mode everywhere.
Yeah, photo mode is so nice in video games, guys.
Indeed.
Don't. Don't do it.
What?
Don't. Please.
But I've already started eating the dry.
Me!
Yeah.
Andy, you can't eat your... it's your own dragon. I'm not gonna tell you what you can or can't do with it.
It's my dragon, Paul. I'll do it.
He said
Fine,
he
but...
started eating the drywall, not the dragon.
Mina just
wait,
starts
it took me
eating
a
the
second.
dragon.
Crunchy.
You know what? If I have to do this, then you're all going down with me.
Oh,
Fuck
me give a thing too,
yeah.
Winter.
That's
Oh, shit.
fine. Group potions,
It's
everybody.
fine as long as everybody.
Oh.
See, that's my logic with most things.
Oh, my potion! My
It doesn't
potion!
count if everybody
grab
else
one.
is doing it.
There's the first one.
That's not a potion, that's bone hurting juice. Ow, oof, my bone.
Oof, ouch, each. Paper, you would eat a dragon? My
I wouldn't
goodness.
eat a dragon, but I'd sure as hell fuck one. Wow,
God
that
dang
silence
it.
was really deafening.
God
Everyone
dang
else is like, just like, good for you in their heads.
Everyone's just making like the
I think a lot of
this
people would agree
emoji.
with me. Aztec, there you go.
Oh, my thing didn't
He
send. Oh, well.
agrees.
So,
That what's wrong?
there you go.
That's the actual.
So, this brings us to the collector's turn.
Oh, God.
Give me one moment. Excellent. Oh boy. I said what I said. Is your tavern still safe? Gruda, no.
You locked those tavern doors.
Well, they're mimics, so.
Oh.
Or
Zach's
something.
the only one who disagrees.
Zach
because
said
Zach is
nay.
boring.
Vote nay.
Zach is fucking boring.
I'd rather
Zach
be
has no
fucking
imagination.
boring than fucking dragons!
I would not.
Hmm.
No, I'm kidding.
I'd
I-
rather be
I
fucking
disagree.
dragons than boring.
I don't think I'm that boring.
Anyway, let's stop before Twitch bans us.
I think this is a conversation you should have with Melly.
Who's Melly?
Melissa.
Oh,
Yeah,
Melissa.
Melly the fuck.
There's a whole board
No
of dragon
way.
fuckers. They meet at a circular table every Sunday night.
I think she's the head of the board.
Melly might be the head of the board if such a thing existed.
Chat, everyone,
Oh, it exists.
if she doesn't have that title already, please go give her head of the board title.
Head of the board of dragon fuckers.
Head of the board of
Let's
dragon
just say
fuckers.
the board is giving head to dragons.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Head of the board of monster fuckers, though.
Using Melly as the table. Holy fuck.
My god. Anyway, it is the collector's turn, and its body, as it's been taking these attacks, has become shifting and twitching almost, the darkness around it spreading sporadically in like little jolts as its body contorts. And that giggling and laughter from inside begins to broil and grow louder. And it reaches one large clawed hand out, its head kind of twitching around before it makes a clawed point at Valor.
Don't do it! Don't touch me!
No, it doesn't.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But we distracted it.
Did
It's
you?
going Blocks. Yeah, that's why I ran around.
Hmm.
Go get him, buddy. Yes! That's +3. That's 24.
That's a success.
Yes!
I don't think it was before that, though.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The way Winter said that, I genuinely don't think.
I'm
the
living on a
21
prayer
was a
right now,
success.
alright?
That is a success. That is all I will say. Who's
I'm
talking
guessing
about
it's-
orc massage in chat?
Me.
What massage? What?
You would know, too.
Listen,
Harpy's kind of cute, to be honest with you.
That chat has gone off the fucking.
what is
rails.
happening? I was in the middle of rolling, not rolling, but
Yeah,
looking at shit.
I was on Tailspire. What's going on in the chat?
Winter's already soaring.
Don't worry about it.
Is
Andy,
the
don't look.
collector single? I mean, I don't know. I've never really thought about it.
I
Nobody
mean, I
ever
did
asked.
look at the NPC art of him, and the horns really kind of do it for you.
Horny for the horns.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the horns.
Or as we like to
man.
call
Anything
them,
with
love
horns,
handles.
It's just like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
Oh,
I do.
I'm really ashamed of myself.
Don't be. You should be proud.
It's
Better
going
grab
to
a hold of-
twitch and squirm in place for a moment. You hear almost like a shriek of disappointment within the laughter. Zachary!
Oh, it's twitching and squirming already.
Before it then makes 2 melee attacks. One against Aurora, for just
That I
dealing
saw
massive
coming.
damage to it.
Yep, I'm probably going down, but it's okay.
And the other nuisance that has been on its ass, which is gonna be Phlox.
But I distracted him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like snapping his fingers over there. He's
He's
just
just
like,
like,
look
who's
over
been
here.
doing
Look,
the
look, look.
most damage?
You just-
These two.
Unfortunately, Jingle Keys does not seem to be working on the collector.
Look at
Damn
these.
it.
That
I
was really
attacked
fucked
him
up.
last round.
You did, but then
Fucking-
another person just dealt like almost 60 points of damage to
No,
it.
I was the last one to attack.
That's not
And
true.
then Aurora. Oh, and then Aurora.
Yeah, Aurora
Attack.
just
No,
beat its
no.
ass.
I attacked first. I attacked before. Oh, yeah, I am the last person to attack it.
No, that's
And I
not
did
true,
do 60
Winnie.
points of
Cliff was the
damage.
last person to attack.
Technically,
You
the
sound-
dragon
you
was
sound
the last
crazy
one
right
to
now.
attack.
Derek, I'm
Technically-
gonna just
Okay,
target
the
both of these at
dragon
you
was-
instead in a minute.
Oh, no, I was just
No,
kidding.
no.
Why wouldn't it attack the
Bring it back to
dragon?
Earth, people. Bring it back to Earth.
Aurora, that's gonna, because the dragon hasn't really done anything to it. Aurora, that's gonna be a
Doing his best.
27 to hit.
That's 10 above my armor class.
Okie
Guys,
dokie.
the monsters know what they're doing, guys.
The monsters know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
This one knows what it's doing. Y'all need to
That's an
start.
Gold collectors, you better know what you're fucking doing.
Can someone cast Feeble Mind on this?
Feeble.
Isn't that like a 7? What level
Yeah.
spell is that?
It's a very high level spell.
I was gonna say, oh my
It's
god.
like 7, 8 or something.
I
Maybe.
thought it was
maybe 9?
yeah, eighth.
I'm gonna go with 8 though.
Aurora, can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
With advantage, +3.
Can somebody cast before?
Actually, are you still within 10 feet of me?
the new
Oh,
DVDs?
I don't.
Oh yeah, I don't think. Can someone measure
You might
that?
be. You might be.
No, you're
just-
not.
No, I'm
I'm
sorry.
just out. All right, with advantage, because I do get advantage. 21.
That just barely makes it.
Holy shit, the DC is 21. Okay.
So
Or
you will
wonderful.
just take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Reduced to what do we do?
No,
7?
it was 28, 48, or 14 is
oh,
reduced
gotcha.
already.
Thanks for reducing it
I should have
for me.
specified. Yeah, I just automatically did it, but I
Yeah.
should say that out loud. And
I don't
then
have to do math.
next
I don't like
attack
math.
is against Phlox as it begins slamming down its shadowy clawed hands into the murky earth.
Bring it on.
It just got a natural 20.
I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Silvery Barbs on it.
Thank you so fucking much, because that might have been
Yes.
GG for me.
Forcing it to reroll at disadvantage.
Not bad. The second one is still going to be a 29 to hit,
But it's not a natural.
But it's not a
but it's
crit.
not a natural. Oh my god, the crit would have been nutty.
I'm so happy you say that
Yeah.
you had your reaction.
Phlox Constitution saving throw?
It's moments like this where I can forgive Silvery Barbs as a DM because it keeps me alive as a player. I'm sorry.
But as a
you want me-
DM, it sucks.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
And I'm gonna give advantage to Fox on his next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. Haha.
It's this
Because
one.
that's
Oh
the
my
other
God.
part of Silvery Barbs.
Don't forget your +3.
Yeah, thank God for that, because that was a bad roll.
Oh,
Even worse
dude, you
roll.
gotta roll it off the map.
I did roll it off the map.
Use
the first one
inspo.
anyway.
You just gotta like fling it.
You could use
Like,
an
just
inspo.
don't even look.
You know what? I do have inspo. When am I going to use it if not now? You know what?
Yeah, I would use
Maybe
it now.
maybe I should just bite the bullet on this because I kind of want to use that on my damage just in case.
No, you should use it now.
What-
So you
Alright,
don't
fine.
die.
I don't think you're
Yeah,
gonna
you could
survive
end up
to be able
dying
to
if
do your
it's-
damage.
Alright. Plus
Plus
3.
three.
It's not going to make it anyway.
That's not gonna
eight.
Didn't
succeed,
make
I'm
it.
so sorry.
What the hell?
Shame.
Phlox, you
Go
suffer
ahead.
35 points of necrotic damage. And
Alright, that's
reduce your
me.
HP total by that.
GG guys.
You're down.
Did you get reduced to 0?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, then let me explain this to you. Phlox, as everything around you has been moving just at rapid pace, everyone's striking rapidly, you as well, with your weapons, just trying to take this creature down as fast as you can. That dark pulsing energy coming from it, especially as its hand slams down, begins curling around you, seeping itself into the very center of your being, almost like your throat is closing. And as your eyes fall dark, and you feel yourself slipping, you are dead.
Okay.
It is that type of.
Fully
What did
fucking
we
dead.
see
Do I get last
from-
words?
You do get last words.
Okay. Fox is going to kind of put his weight on his sword a little bit. He's going to look over to his friends. And he's going to say, "Bring it back for me, please. And tell them Flox says sorry."
Oh my god! Don't say that.
Oh,
Someone
the
fucking
boy.
get their diamond out.
I'm going to go get a drink. See you guys.
What the?
Oh,
Unfortunate.
This thing's fucking
that's
strong.
exactly how I would cope if I could drink. If my character went down, I'd be like, I'm gonna go get a drink.
Oh, did Flox say that as he died?
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna go get a drink.
That's Lobrin when he goes down. I'm just gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Up next is
I'm going to the
Humi's
Blue
turn.
Water Inn.
Also, wait. Before that happens, did he end his turn still in the Wall of Light?
Oh, good point.
He did, didn't he?
No, he's actually gonna use his movement.
No, you said Humi's turn. You said Humi's turn.
He's using his movement.
That's not fair.
Yes, it is.
Why would I mention it? What the fuck?
Good point. He's gonna fly 20 feet up in the air and move this way, which means
But-
Aurora gets an
Sentinel.
attack of opportunity.
We all get an attack of
Sentinel,
opportunity.
Everyone
The
gets
dragon
an
gets an
attack.
attack of opportunity.
You get an attack of opportunity. You get an attack of an opportunity.
Do I get an attack?
Everyone
of
look under
opportunity?
No,
His
because
feet.
there's a dragon between you and this.
That's fair.
Flaccid 20.
That hits.
Beautiful.
So this is gonna be a +9.
That is 18 points of damage, and he stays put.
Alright, he will stay put then.
He's not fucking going anywhere. Not after what he did to my buddy.
Wait, that means he ends his turn.
Which means
in the
he
wall
ends
of
his,
light?
he's gonna end his turn in the wall of
Oh
light.
yeah, yep.
It
that happens.
Yeah.
He ends his fucking turn
What
there.
do I roll for this?
Sentinel worked out.
You just roll an attack. Like a melee attack.
Can I use a bonus? Can I get a free bonus action instead?
No.
Okay. Ew.
Ew.
Bitch.
Wait, do I have inspo?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it otherwise. So, I mean, I hope not. Should I save it?
Saving throw.
Do you have Revivify on you?
No.
Oh boy.
Is the only one that has
Oh.
that Mina?
Humi has it, I think, too, right?
No.
No.
Flux.
Humi can have it if he uses
It's
his.
literally Flux.
And Revivify has to
I
be used
need
within a
people-
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Does Mina get an attack of opportunity? Because technically the person.
Yeah,
that
I mean
was
you do with your staff.
down. Yeah.
Should I use my inspo or
New
not?
staff.
That's up to you, man.
It's up to you.
Oh. I'll save it. Ignore this roll.
Good thing.
Good thing we ignored it.
Wait, it stays where it is, right? Entirely?
It does.
Yeah, Sentinel. I made it stay
Alright.
where it is. It did not get to fly away.
This is
So
gonna be a
it's
+6.
Great.
Or no, I'm sorry, a +7.
I'm not done with this fuck.
That's gonna hit Mina. Bonk it with your staff.
I think it's only a D6.
I remember
plus
one time
3.
I fucking killed a goblin with a quarterstaff swing as like a wizard or something, and it was.
Yeah, you did. That was your fucking.
Yes.
Wasn't that your character that did like a fucking cartwheel or something and then
I-
bonked it for like 1
tried
HP?
I tried to do this crazy pole vault, but I rolled a 12, so it was more like a side hop with the staff. And then I flung it and hit it for like 1 damage, and it killed the thing.
It had 1 HP left.
It did.
Mina, that was 4 points of damage.
Like a light little
No,
tap
7.
and it died.
7, gotcha.
I remember
Okay,
this
so
story.
what happens with Wall of Light? Let's hear it.
What happens with the wall of light?
Yeah.
You're not going to cheer anything except for these 4d8 hitting the board.
Does it have to make a saving throw?
Nope, it takes this just raw. 21. It basically,
does.
it's a
That's
creature
great.
that ends its turn in the wall's area takes 48 radiant damage, so it takes 21 radiant damage.
Alright, Alvara, how do you want to do this?
Oh, yes!
Whoa.
So
I was
as
expecting
this
this to last a lot longer.
as
than
this
D6.
creature tries to escape, and all of Alvara's party members and friends keep it grounded, particularly Aurora's move, and strike blows at this thing, you just see the wall of light sort of have a brief flash as this creature's turn ends, and it just disintegrates and dissolves as the energy consumes it.
And it does, and that giggling and laughter almost writhes all around you all for a minute as you see this creature's body burn within this light almost, as it turns into like a smoky dust, just evaporating slowly into the air. Before its porcelain mask hits the murky ground with like a little bit of a soft thud,
This isn't phase 2, is it?
It is.
and it's dead.
Are we out of
thank
combat?
God! Someone run
I
the
would like to
Flux.
cast Revivify on Flux.
Revivify!
Okay, Mina, explain
Who
it. What do you
needs to
do?
pick up the mask?
Well, why don't we look at it first? Because his soul might be gone. Revivify might not do anything. It might waste
Well-
a diamond.
You might.
Listen, we only have a minute to do this, so
Why don't we
Mina
look
is
at him
doing
first?
this.
I can cast Gentle Repose.
You have
Why don't
gentle
you cast Gentle
Yeah.
Repose first
I
then?
cast Gentle Repose.
Derek, where are you? Are you here? Are you just muted?
Derek might need to be back.
I am back. I'm just not going to talk because I'm not alive right now.
Okay, so
I
Cliff, you
sentineled
cast
that
Gentle
bitch.
Repose.
That's right. And then I look at him and I slap him and I go, "Flox, wake up!" And I
The body
cast
before
what-
you is very much
is
dead,
correct.
as the body of your former ally is crumpled into the mud, laying next to the water.
What do I roll to see if this is a special kind of dead that, like this creature did too?
Roll Arcana.
Why'd you stop me? We could have revived him.
I
at
don't
least
know,
multiple
Mina. That
times.
was a scary-looking creature with some scary powers.
You can still
And
cast
he-
Revivify after Gentle Repose.
Yeah, my understanding is he collects souls, so I think we gotta just take a look at
You
it real
think-
quick. What do you think about this, Alvara? Who is good at magic?
Alvaro is good at magic. Thank you for calling me good at magic.
Roll your dice.
Although I'm not really sure what to make of it.
Uh,
Can I see if I know anything about? Since I had a nice roll earlier on what I generally know about soul collectors, if I know anything about
Cliff,
the
add
collection
6 to that
process.
roll. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what.
Said since I rolled pretty good on the soul collector roll last session, can I see if I know anything about the soul collection process? More
Sure,
generally?
roll Arcana.
And I
Cliff,
rolled a 22 on Arcana.
for 22, you would know that there wasn't enough time for this creature to perform whatever it needed to. And it's
Excellent.
Flox's soul still, from what you might be able to tell, like isn't departed from the body.
Raise him up, Mina!
Okay, I look up from Phlox, look down at him. I'm gonna I assume his sword fell out of his hand. I'm gonna put it back in his hand and put him in a really heroic pose or something.
Oh.
And I'm gonna turn to Mina and say, "Hit it, Mina," and I'm gonna back
Oh,
away.
okay. That kind of threw me out of whack there for a second.
Do you need
What
help
what
with
did you need to
anything?
check?
I think you might still have his soul in there somewhere. So I was just a little concerned about that. But it seems like, you know, a revive may be in order.
Oh, I can. That would have been really bad.
Mina, do you need help? I'm not. Is there anything we can do to help the spell?
No, I just need a second or two to cast this. And Mina's gonna look up towards the stars. Are there any out at this point,
I'll,
or are
I'll
they obstructed by a thick fog?
I'll drop wall of light just so because you can't see through
I'll
that.
get
But
rid
I'll
of
drop
the house
That's
lamps.
One at a time.
Hold on. Mina, it is a very dark and shrouded night, but as you focus your eyes for a few moments, you're very well trained in following the night sky. And soon enough, you do find at least one star shining subtly through the clouds.
Flux
So,
soul.
Everyone hears Mina almost whisper under her breath, and as she does so, she's going to reach up uh, towards the singular star that seems to be shining through the cloud cover and almost pull it down to earth as she brings out the diamond, fusing the star's light into the diamond and then pressing it to Phlox's forehead as she casts Revivify.
Phlox. The last thing you remember was sinking down into the mud, unable to breathe, but soon your eyes flutter open, the adrenaline pumping once more as you are surrounded by all of your compatriots.
He's gonna like kind of flutter his eyes open a little bit, go. What?
You're
What-
alive.
Did we do it?
Yeah, we did it.
Was I brave?
You were very
Yes.
brave. The bravest
Bravest.
of all of us.
He's gonna stand up and kind of brush himself off a little bit, and he's gonna say, "We don't have to tell people about this part, right?"
No.
The fact that
What part?
you died bravely defending your friends?
He's gonna throw himself at me and give her like the biggest little hug he can manage.
As Mina slowly sinks into the soft mud, not used to walking too frequently.
No, pour out, pour out.
Rounds.
You just like start sinking like quicksand.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I apologize.
I'm gonna grab the mask off the ground and give it to Phlox. You did it.
He's just gonna take it and hold it, and he's gonna say, "Well, this might be my, being a part of this might be my biggest achievement of my life, but this isn't the one I need." And he's gonna hand it back to Humi, and he's gonna say, "Besides, I think maybe this would suit you a little bit better." And he's just gonna. Is it okay if he rolls an investigation or perception to see if he can find the helm?
You may.
Can I aid him by helping him look if you tell me that you're looking?
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
clear enough.
Like
He's
give
not-
you advantage on it?
You
not
guys can
very
begin
clever.
looking around this area and rolling investigation if you'd like.
Yeah, let's
Alright,
do
let's do
that.
Also, are you
Also-
keeping the dragon out?
Let's just all roll, I guess.
For now, actually, let me check how
How
long
long
that
does this spell last?
Up to an hour.
Okay.
It can also fly and swim.
Let me
Okay.
know if anybody finds any good weapons.
Cool
Meanwhile,
dragon.
Fox is just
can-
like not finding anything.
Oh.
May I roll perception to see if I notice anything that might be an area where this thing could have stored treasure or
You
stuff
might.
that
Yeah,
collected?
that's what people, I believe, are rolling perception or
Yeah.
investigation for.
Can I do
Roll the
perception on the body of the thing and its mask?
The body is gone. The mask only remains.
Okay, I'll look around and inspect the mask also.
I want to help inspect the mask.
God damn, Mina.
Hold on. All right, that's not great. But
When you
I'll
say
take
help, are you
28.
rolling, Gonzo, or are you helping?
I am helping because I cannot roll, so you make the roll with advantage.
Great, I have +9.
28.
Wow, you beat Mina in a perception check.
No, I also got a
Nine.
28
Oh.
because I used my thing.
Oh,
What you gonna do?
you guys are crazy. Y'all are crazy. So,
Crazy.
you crazy.
Crazy.
We're the sight twins. We see everything.
It's almost like the Orc Brothers, but it's a little different.
We're perception
Orc
guys.
brothers.
Of course we see everything.
You guys can see Farron all the way in Strahd, or Mina could at least when she rolled that 39.
You could see all the way across the continent into Barovia.
One of
across
these
the
days, I
globe.
will roll above a 40.
Yeah.
Didn't you roll a 41 at one point?
Did I?
Or no,
Maybe
you
it-
said if everything goes right, you can roll a 41 or a 42 or something.
Yeah,
You
I
roll
think
a 39.
Well, with a 28, Cliff, you're specifically looking into the mask with this, or you're looking for, like, any kind of, like, treasure spot or cave?
I guess both, but primarily mask. I assume that wouldn't take long to inspect.
The mask itself seems to be once an item of great grandeur and appraisal, but has now been, through many years of time, deteriorated and worn. Around the edges, it's got like a dark blackened, not like, almost like a smoke char. You know what I mean? Like that kind of like dark haze around the edge of it. It's a little worn down. The decoration on like the face of the mask has been a bit chipped, and like only faint traces of what pattern used to be remain. But it is a porcelain mask with smiling eyes and a big smile.
Is it magical in nature, can I tell?
It is not.
Okay.
It is just quite, at one point, expensive.
So I'm with
Keeping it.
I'm with my
It's
pal Humi, and I show her the mask, and I go, isn't that interesting? And I look up and I see Flox over there still getting his bearings. I walk up to him and I say, Flox, I can imagine what the defeat of that creature must mean to you. I think this belongs to you. And I hand him the mask.
He's gonna take it in his hands a little bit. He's just got a little bit of a shudder to him. He just says, "I don't mean any offense.
He said
This
he
is a
didn't
very
want it.
kind gesture, but I don't think I want any memorabilia of this. It doesn't feel like a glorious victory."
Why not?
Well, I guess I thought this would fix everything, that I'd feel better after this, but my brother's not back, and I'm not home. I would prefer it if you just kept it.
Well, Flox, sometimes the new memories we make on our quests can be meaningful too, and I'm glad I met you on this brave quest. So I don't think nothing has changed. And I shake his hand vigorously.
He's gonna like look down at your hand and then just kind of like lean against you and just kind of bonk his head against your mail.
You're a double down now, Flex. And if you prefer, we could smash this thing.
Well,
She said it was expensive.
Used to be expensive.
Oh, never mind, smash it.
well, then it's a token of our victory, and the way I see it, whatever you want to do with it, that's fine with me. Once we leave this swamp, I want to do the best I can to forget about.
I take the great axe off my back and smash it.
Well, I'll let you process your feelings, but for now, I think there's a helmet around here we're looking for, right?
That's my thoughts exactly, and I keep looking around the bushes and whatnot, but I suspect that he was really tall, so I suspect that he put it up in one of those trees, and I can't quite I'm trying. He like kind of hops towards like one of the branches. He's like, but I can't quite reach it. You're tall, maybe you can help.
Mina's gonna instruct the dragon to lower its head, and in a symbology of asking if Phlox would like to ride the dragon.
Oh my god.
Dragon
that's
Knight
cool.
Phlox.
That's awesome.
He's gonna get on.
Oh my god.
The dragon will take off. You're now riding an obsidian dragon.
Oh my god.
And it's gonna
Oh,
start
wow.
looping the
Tell him what
the
to
area.
do. You gotta guide him.
Scan for shiny things.
Would you like? Can I roll a perception
It
check?
just
for the
gets
dragon?
laserized and goes. You may roll perception, and then I need to actually explain the perception rolls that you guys already rolled for this.
A
Mm-hmm.
shitty investigation roll.
Okay. Perception.
Just,
And that's for the
just double
dragon.
checking. Yeah, just double checking what bonuses.
Xerox printer sounds.
Ignore that.
Why'd you roll?
Well, I just got overexcited.
Oh,
Don't-
cool.
Don't
The-
think
the
I forgot
dragon
about
has-
the 4 you rolled, buddy.
Lol.
That was
But now I'm flying.
investigation, though. It's different
Yeah.
than perception.
It's for the same purpose.
Fair enough.
So
He's enjoying flying too much.
the dragon gets. All right, not bad, not bad. That's gonna be a 22.
Okay, that's not
Hey.
terrible.
He
Uh,
finds
and
it
it
as
also
he finds
has-
it. Sorry.
Yeah.
It also what?
It does have blind sight and dark vision 60. If that
Oh, that's great.
that's anything.
That's never hurts.
It doesn't hurt.
No, not at all.
It might not help.
It might not, but at least it doesn't hurt. So the dragon takes off and begins soaring amongst the tall, inescapable tree canopy of the grasp. And Phlox, this is the highest up in the grasp you've ever been as you begin looking down upon the nature of the forest below you. And as you get close to like the tree line up top where the branches finally reach and begin to peek over them a little bit, you finally get, for the first time ever, a really good like glimpse of how immense this forest simply is. All you can see, as far as you can see in any direction, even in this darkness, is nothing but tree canopy.
He's not looking too with too much kind of intensity because he's more focused on just like clinging to the back of the dragon, like real close. He's
Roll to hold on
very
to the
afraid of
dragon.
flying. Oh god. What am I rolling?
Either strength or dex.
If you kill me again, I'm going.
The dragon wouldn't let him fall
Oh,
off.
I know. I just want to see
Oh, comedic
As long
moment.
as it's
how
not
to train your
water.
dragon.
How to train your dragon.
It's a save? Is it?
No, just a roll.
Oh, well,
Slightly better than neutral.
A 12.
12.
That's perfectly fine. You are, though with some difficulty, able to keep your hold onto this dragon as you swoosh around, and as he feels like you're clinging onto it. I would like to imagine that it at least slowly loosens up its dynamic speed, so you don't gain a sense of danger.
You hear a deep rumbling voice come from the dragon saying, "Will you stop squirming around too much?
I'm sorry.
You're making it very difficult for me to
Oh
fly
my
around."
god, please
Found
slow
that by
down.
accident.
It's at this point that Celia comes up and says, "Uh-oh." She doesn't say uh-oh, but Aztec redeemed a potion.
She comes up and says, "Uh-oh."
There's a second one.
Yeah, there's another one.
Phlox needs a
Fuck.
drink.
Oh god, yeah, you're right.
You're right,
Winter,
Aztec.
what did I determine from my perception roll to look for the treasure cache?
I'll tell you. But first, Celia comes strolling up to everyone with like a little bit of a trot, and she goes, "Oi there, that was quite the feat of strength. Is everyone all right?"
We are now.
One of us wasn't, and then they were, so you know.
The one on the
Keeping up with our
dragon.
namesake. Yeah, I mean, we're the double downs. Someone has to go down, right?
I would
Oh my
like to.
God.
I'd like to think that maybe someone doesn't have to go down.
He's gonna
I like to think that too.
You didn't go
Homie.
down this time, homie.
Umi, I
I
like that
know.
part too.
I don't like it being a miracle. I'd rather not.
Well,
You make a great cheese grater.
No, she doesn't.
with that big brute out of the way, I'd say let's go get our hands on what's rightfully ours. And with your investigation checks, Phlox, yours from above, and everyone else's, except I guess Mina's really, from below. Because Mina can just fly. You all begin to search around the swampiness that awaits in front of you. It is so humid in the air, but the water itself is cold and almost like bone-shocking to the touch. It's not going to be a fun crawl for you. I think I just saw Goblin Alvara sink entirely into the water.
I'm knee height. I'm knee height still.
Okay, I was like, did your head just go under?
Just
Let me see.
Wait, we're
Oh, I'm
wading.
fine.
We're going to wade through the mud.
Yeah, we gotta find.
have
We gotta
to.
find treasure.
not
I
really
have,
Okay, okay.
I have
Hurt him with the
something for
potion of
this.
hydration.
Did walk on water?
Okay, wait. Ready for this? Let me find my my spell book.
I'm just in the muck.
Okay, it's called Control Water.
What?
A 4th level spell. Basically for 10 minutes I can move water. The part of the spell that says part water allows me to part water. And so I'd like to part water.
You may indeed part water and reveal the almost slimy nature of the waterbed beneath.
Homie's going to fly.
Oh yeah, you could do that. And Alvaro, you could get on your broom of flying too if you wish.
Yeah, I think I will. 'Cause
And before I get into all your rolls, we are going to take a 10-minute break.
No.
Okay.
Pee break, smoke break, poop break.
It's a 100 by 100 by 100 foot cube. So I can like totally remove water from an area and like rotate my body
Wait,
and like remove like different areas around me to see like what's on the swamp floor.
now that he's dead, does light come back slowly, or is it just
No.
the same? Damn
It is the
I think
same.
it's just I think it's just the region.
But we're gonna take a 10-minute break, snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta do, now's the time to do it. And we're gonna have a slideshow going of the artwork, and this one makes me ever just a little nervous.
But the loot was right
remove
there. The loot
It's
was
too
right
late.
there.
We'll get it.
Slideshow, guys.
10-ish minutes.
10 minutes.
I've got you for
Okay.
10
I
minutes.
got you for 10 minutes. You gotta take a break before you get your loot. What do you think this is?
This is D&D. There are no breaks.
Usually. And there it is.
Hell yeah.
Twitch, please don't ban us.
What
Oh
the?
come on! It's just some goblin ass. It's not the end of the world.
Settle bar.
Everybody's seen a little goblin ass.
That is
Yeah.
Alvaro.
That was done by the lovely Falco.
I like that Viron one.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Yeah, that one's really cute.
We got 2 goblin Alvaras to be in this.
I'm gonna go get myself a tree. Oh God! Sorry, Cat Voyage always jump scares me.
It's cute.
Why?
It is cute. I like him. I'll be right back.
There's the other one. Goblin Alvara, Goblin Alvara. Oh, Crimson, Crimson, Crimson. I just can't have a character that satisfies your taste, Crimson. When I did, they got killed and reincarnated as a goblin. So, chat. Has anybody looked at the new 2024 rules yet? I know a couple people have, but I'm curious to see what other people's thoughts are generally on that. Or here, I guess. See, you're typing. Yeah, I know you have Aztec. When I said I know other people have, you were the first person I thought of. How about that World Tree Barbarian? All flavor, zero substance. Am I right? I actually like the World Tree Bar, the aesthetic. Path of the World Tree. It's true. It's true. Battering roots also seems like it could be useful if paired with the right stuff. The reason I asked you about the befuddlement versus feeble mind Aztec is I feel like if you are DMing a campaign, you kind of have to like allow one in. So I was curious if you had a. Oh, good night, Gruda.
Good
Thanks
night,
for dropping
Gruda.
in. I mean, you're basically trading off damage. You're getting more damage out of befuddlement that you're losing from feeble mind, but I mean, what feeble mind causes the creature to lose is better because it can't even comprehend. It's like loss of spell casting ability versus like the complete inability to understand language or communicate in an intelligible way.
I guess it depends on what you're going up against.
Well, I'm saying like if I were a DM, I would make the decision. I would only have one because if you like, imagine you just cast both.
You could.
I mean, I guess it's a little redundant to cast both, but like, yeah, 10d12 as opposed to like 4d6.
And what's the other spell called?
Befuddlement. It's also 8th level. It basically is like the new feeble mind. Yeah, I mean all that makes sense, but I'm just the flammering crucial. I don't like building around spells or banning spells generally, but I understand because these two are like so similar.
Yeah.
I mean, befuddlement is basically just the recoloring of like feeble mind. Like that's just what it is.
You know what it is too, though?
I'm back.
What is it?
Because yes, it does damage, and it prevents you from being able to cast spells or use like a lot of magic. But Feeble Mind reduces your intelligence and charisma scores to 1.
Yeah. Well,
Which
that's why feeble mind's arguably stronger still.
because then you can layer that on with other spells that target intelligence and charisma.
But 10d12 is like a good amount of fucking damage, man. And
10d12? Yeah, that's a fuck ton of damage.
and it can't. I mean, not like theoretically,
Let's just
feeble
roll
mind
10d12 right now and see what I get.
feeble mind has like more out of combat utility
73
too.
points of
Which I think
damage.
was alluding to. But it's about like I don't know.
I
They're
guess
very
it depends
similar.
on what you're looking to get out of it too, because if you're playing a campaign that's more RP focused or that uses skills more often than pure combat, I feel like Feeble Mind is significantly more powerful.
Yeah.
Because then you have to use a 1 as your base for all of your skills that rely on charisma or intelligence.
Yeah, like if you're in a city and you're trying to like, just injure or limit, a character from being able to do certain things. I mean, that lasts 30 days too. That's a long time. Feeble Mind like has that RP kind of twist to it that Befuddlement doesn't. But
But
from a
that's the thing is
pure
it
combat
doesn't
perspective, like
it doesn't just last 30 days. At the end of 30 days, they have to make another intelligence saving throw using that one. And if they fail a 20, it keeps going for another 30 days. And it just keeps going and going until someone removes it. Or they succeed, but that's going to be impossible when you have a -5.
All right, we all back?
I believe we're all back, are we not?
think so.
Yeah, Gonza. He's the only one I haven't heard yet.
You rang?
There he is. From the beyond.
Yes.
So, you all begin searching through the muck and grime of the swamp, looking for any sign of a glint of treasure or anything of value here in the swamp. And you all begin to sift around. And let me take a look here. I know we had a 28 from Mina.
I rolled a 23.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
I see a 13.
That's not me.
I don't know that guy.
The dragon rolled a 22.
The dragon rolled a 22.
I did yell out for people to look for weapons. And
Steve,
shield.
for you I see both a flaccid 20 and a 28. Which one is for which? Why'd you roll twice?
I think it was the 28.
You know, the 28
I
was first.
gave him help.
Yeah, he had.
Oh, he had help. Got it.
So you
I
have to
can't roll,
twice.
so that's what I can do. I
Gotcha.
can give aid.
Okay. And I see Alvaro with a 17. And
Yeah,
Phlox
me
with
too.
Phlox did not get that 15. He got a 4.
Yeah, no.
Phlox, it is really hard to see most things as you're zooming around in the darkness on the back of this dragon. This
He's
is
very afraid.
exhilarating and scary.
It's like Harry on the hippogriff.
Harry.
Alright.
You all begin sifting around, and Alvara, you don't stumble upon anything of value here in the swamp, but you do find a handful of skeletal pieces strewn through the mud beneath. You see bits of humanoid, some more worn than others, with different ages associated as you begin digging through. And at one point you swear, one laying in the muck is almost goblinoid.
I don't need that right now.
Go look at it, you
Oh,
fool.
she thinks. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at it.
What?
Go to The
Cliff,
goblin race. I have no connection to them beyond being trapped in this form.
Yeah, but it could
Hi,
be something
Ren.
cool.
Cliff and Mina. With a
And keep in
20,
mind, I'm moving the water around.
you are indeed moving the water, but eventually both of you, as you look around, your eyes, seeing nothing within the actual water itself, your eyes begin to scan a little more upward, peering closely here in the darkness. And both of you eventually find a darker recess within one of these craggy walls, towards the back of the swamp. And you see a slight, what looks almost like a less trodden pathway leading up to some kind of cave outcropping.
Yes!
Hmm.
There's a cave!
Do you need a hand up?
A loot cave. Let me, where is the entrance? It's like a pathway that I could just walk on?
You can.
You
So-
told
Though
the
it's
group
quite
this.
treacherous, you're going to need to make either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Can
Can I help
while
him
I'm
with the flying?
while I'm
you
controlling
can.
water,
I help.
can I just use the water to push myself up?
It's quite a ways up. I'm gonna look up what control water can do.
You gotta tell the group. It's okay.
Oh, actually, oh wait,
I am
have an
going to call
idea.
the rest of the group over that we found.
And you do
somewhere.
have a dragon as well.
I have a broom of flying, so I could just
I
literally.
don't know where Mina is.
Yep.
Actually, I just like move forward. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'll order the dragon to pick up, to swing down and pick up anyone who cannot fly under their own means.
I got good athletics. I can get up there.
Cliff, I'm gonna say that's
No.
not very doable with control water. It doesn't say anything about you being able to like stack it up together to like lift you up.
What if I like put my shield on the water and then jump on the shield and then use flood to cause the water level to
What
rise?
if I just helped
All right,
And
you?
then I use the
Occam's
shield as
razor,
the
Occam's
boat.
razor, Occam's
I
razor.
could probably just like help you.
Wait, we have a broom of flying. Just point it out. I'll
We
fly up.
have a
and get it.
dragon that people can literally run.
No, it's a
I wanna
path
do
you can go
something
up. It's just
There's
fun.
a
also
tricky
a
check.
pathway.
I don't like. I'm just gonna fly up because they
I'm
pointed
also
it out,
flying
right?
up.
Mina, you said
Yeah,
you pointed
I'm
it out.
already
You said
there.
it's an
right, I'm
athletics
flying
check,
up.
DM, to go up the path.
There is to get across because there is a broken
across.
section. Unless you want to fly with someone else, you don't have to make the check.
I got a 26.
I think me and Elvira are just gonna go in since
A
everyone else
26 is good enough, and the dragon also is around this area as well. So Phlox, you can probably hop off the dragon and join them.
That's what I'll do.
A 26 is definitely good enough. You are able to carefully make your way across the jagged stonework and find some semblance of footing to get across into the cave mouth opening.
I could send the broom back over to just get you, Steve, if you want to ride it.
Did my shield boat trick work?
Mariah,
I feel like you
Ugh.
would have to roll higher on that than you would just the regular path.
Steve, just roll the check.
I can
If he
send the
takes-
broom
Honestly, rule of cool. Could
If
without me on it over.
You can send the broom over.
I'm just gonna grab onto the dragon's foot on its way up.
I wonder if...
You just wanted to cross that chasm in the coolest way possible.
I know.
You know what? It does say a 20-foot high wave with flood.
Uh-huh.
Rule of cool.
See how high 20 feet will go. That is not high enough. You
But what if
can,
the
you'll go
momentum of it
crashing
throws
into the
him?
trees.
Okay.
crashing into the tree.
Just get on the broom that Alvaro sent.
No, he's already said he
broom-
grabbed
he
the
said he's
dragon.
grabbed
I
the
grabbed the
dragon's
dragon's foot.
What does
Is
Humi
that
do?
going to be a check? Just
Fumi
don't
has
let
the
it
carrying
be.
cloak.
Yeah.
I just fly. I watch everyone do all this cool stuff, and I'm like, cool.
I
He
fly that
hears-
broom like Eevee, bro.
You hear Celia call over from the other side and go, could I, also get a little, assistance, perhaps?
Oh, of course. Fumi's go fly down, pick her up, and then just kind of like do the thing where,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
they're going to like carry her like a damsel and then fly up.
Oh,
Ooh,
you're
you're
just
not
the
an
doll I
elevator.
was looking for.
Thank you. And then they're going to shapeshift into a doll-like person.
That's disturbing.
It's fucking disturbing.
Don't do that again.
Okay. And
Fumi
they're going to
immediately-
shift back into Audrin.
Oh, that's better, though. That one's a bit of a rascal.
Fumi,
Yeah, he's a little bit of a bastard, that one.
Fumi, you should shift into Celia.
Well, I don't know. That one always freaks people out.
Less than the doll?
Myself sounds a little less scary than a doll, if I do say so myself.
So, they're going to look directly at her as they change into her.
It's a little unsettling, but can't say I never imagined what it'd be like with a twin.
Oh my.
It's just like having a twin.
Yeah, if I think of you like a sibling, it makes it a little easier to swallow.
I could change the hair if that helps. And they're just going to cycle
There's
through hair colors.
bones.
You could be the brunette me. I get to be the
Okay.
blonde me.
Perfect.
It's just stuff.
I'm gonna keep walking.
What do
I'm
we
just tired.
find in here, DM,
So-
now that everyone's here?
As you begin searching around inside, Celia eventually kind of breaks off a little as she begins also looking around for her lost belongings.
Can
And
we roll
eventually-
new checks? Sorry.
Unnecessary. You guys, easy enough with a bit of time. I'll say an hour at least passes as you begin sifting around, and all in all together, you guys are able to find. Are you guys ready to write this down?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm popping open group loot.
Alright, let me know when to start talking.
This means it's going to be quite the haul.
All right, go.
2,000 gold pieces.
Nice.
Covers of ours resurrection.
Yeah. 300 platinum pieces.
All right, all right.
A pair of dice that seem to be carved out of knuckle bones.
That's sick.
That sounds really cool.
Roll
really
the
like that.
bones.
Magical.
You can enroll
I cast detect magic actually while we're in here.
Yeah, you can.
Alvaro, look for cool
But I'm gonna
weapons
keep
for
explaining
me.
this first.
Yeah.
You find crumpled up underneath some piles of bodies and bones. This place is crawling with skeletal remains, by the way. Like, the trinkets are here and there, but it is just packed with bodies.
Too bad one of us wasn't a necromancer.
And underneath
have an
a little
army.
pile of decrepit pieces, you find a rolled up old parchment. And if you unfurl it, you realize, though some of the wording is faded, it is a deed to a small property.
Ooh.
And the name of the property, etched into the top and signed at the bottom, is the deed actually to Cliff Harbor Abbey.
Oh
What
my
the
Whoa.
god.
fuck? What the fuck is that doing here?
Okay. Carefully put that away. It is a delicate document.
That is.
I would
I
make
think
You
that
need
raises-
that this time.
I think
And
that
he's
raises
gonna
a
look
lot
at
of-
Boomy.
Cliff.
Sorry,
Is there a
again?
copy machine around here?
Did you
I
say
think that
Fox?
raises a lot of questions.
Wouldn't you like to
Oh,
know,
sorry.
Weather Boy?
Mhm.
Next.
You
Was
find
it Venus Day or?
a brass orb that is etched with strange runes. A bit of searching more, one of you finds a signet ring from a noble house. And everyone feel free to roll a history check on it to determine where it's from.
I'm gonna go ahead and not, because there's no way Fox would know.
If I'm
Can
not
you
fucking
roll
good
for
area, I'm
me?
also-
Cliff just got a nat 20.
Yeah, Cliff just got a nat
Woohoo.
20.
A natty.
I use my
Much
inspiration.
better than my 13.
Yeah, you can.
Say house broken golf and watch me squeal.
That would
That would be
suck really
funny.
bad.
Yeah, that would
be
actually
kinda
be
funny,
sad.
actually.
How the hell did he get here?
His brother died. Like,
Here?
The egg.
Here.
It was on an expedition. We don't know
My
the details.
god. Easily. Cliff with a 21. You recall very well a handful of symbology you saw around Balverden in your extended time there, and imagery of the 5 houses that had been throughout the city itself. This house, from what you can recall, you believe to be from the noble house Silverlight.
Silverlight, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Overlight.
This is going in group loot, right?
Yeah, I'm typing it all up.
Yeah.
I guess I would just say aloud, hey, I think that belongs to House Silverlight from Balverden. I hope that place
Ours
is
now.
still around.
You
Sorry,
find a very interesting set of spectacles with different colored lenses.
Oh,
One is blue and one is red.
Pretty glasses.
I want to put them on.
Everything looks a little more dynamic.
I love it.
You find a tiny little silver icon of a carved raven.
Ooh.
Aww.
Mina's gonna take or pick that up.
One of you finds a small, kind of almost crumbling symbol, like a dirty, holy symbol that's been here for a vast amount of time. And anyone
Can
is
I-
free to roll religion.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could
I
do
won't
that.
do that, but I'd like to keep the bone die, because that seems right up Aurora's alley.
Good in religion. 25.
Okay. Actually, an 18. Okay. All three of you, it's easy enough for you to tell Cliff, but the two of you as well. This is very clearly like an old, like almost dilapidated symbol of Umberlee.
Whoa.
Oh. What was it again?
It's an old, like eroded, holy symbol.
Just a symbol?
Just a symbol.
You don't mind if I keep this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it all in group loot, and we can divvy it up later, and I'll cross stuff out, depending on who takes it for their personal inventory.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
It may not be me who has the special connection with Umberlee to warrant
I
receiving
feel like we
such
can
an
safely
item.
say that could just go to.
I know. I'm just want to keep it all in one place. Obviously, no one's gonna debate him over it, but I just want to put it all up first.
Well, maybe
Maybe we
I
will.
want it. No, I don't want it.
Mina, you specifically find a large, egg-shaped jade that's almost as big as your like torso, if not
Holy
bigger.
shit.
And
Holy
it is pulsing with life magic and energy.
I want to.
Like you don't even have to roll for it. It is just so clearly like an innately magical. It feels like a warm embrace as you pick it up and hold it. It feels like nothing but good within you.
I want to give it a hug.
You almost feel like the jade itself reciprocates.
Is this thing cursed?
Guys, do you guys mind if I keep this? I know you're gonna put it in group loot.
Cool, but let's put everything all in one place first.
One of you.
Mina's gonna sit on the egg.
Okay, you can, and you look comically small sitting on top of it, like you're levitating up on it. Because it's just so
It's a
big.
tiny hen.
Yeah, like a little chicken.
Chicken.
Little chicken.
One of you finds an old leather collar with a little etched nameplate on it.
Kinky.
It's eroded,
Oh.
but the name does read, from what you can tell, Muffin.
You know, it just occurred to me that a collar can go on an animal.
Derek!
Wait, what do you mean, Derek?
I heard the collar, the leather collar with the nameplate on it, and I was like, oh, someone's a freak. And I was like, wait a minute, like for a pet.
I think you're the freak!
Okay,
Derek?
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
Go sit in the corner.
Muffin, no.
Spritz.
Is it a tiny collar, a large
Yeah, we-
collar?
It's like a medium-sized collar.
It was
Muffin-
a
Muffin-
dog.
Go either way, frankly.
It'd be really funny if it was a collar meant for like very clearly a huge creature.
Named Muffin, that'd be
really cute.
It's like a demon.
Well,
It'd just be like a
it's
big
just
stop
like a
being
Cerberus.
cute. Cerberus is cute.
Cerberus named Muffin.
One of you finds a palm-sized gold coin etched with symbology of a large sailing ship that was minted within Port Ballister.
Someone
Ooh.
should keep that for Aldrin. Oh, I'm not fairing. Someone should keep that for Aldrin. If he ever comes back.
We should see if we can find out what the history is of it. It might have a meaning that we don't know about.
One of you finds a rolled-up parchment as well, and this one is etched inside with scrawlings of an explosive rune.
Oh.
Put that down. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Cast fireball upon self.
This fucking nuke inside the cage.
It's actually a delayed blast fireball that has been laying in wait for 123 years.
Oh my
Congratulations.
God. That's a long delay. One of you sees off into one of the dim corners a set of silver, like, pauldrons, almost. That have also definitely seen better days and seem to have been sitting for years, if not decades.
Let's take
What
a
are
gander at those.
pauldrons?
They're plate pauldrons.
Oh.
Let's take a gander at those.
You take a look closer at them, and they look similar to ones someone you know might have worn in the past.
Really?
What are the pauldrons?
They are silver pauldrons.
Do I recognize them?
You instantly recognize them.
Do they have a number on them?
They have iteration number 49 on them.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
cool that they're kind of showing up across the journey.
Yeah, we should throw that in group loot. We don't know who's gonna claim that.
We don't. Could go to
We don't.
Fox. Could go to Fox.
He wouldn't take that.
He's the
Do
next
I-
iteration.
Was there anything in my book about other iterations, the book about me that Alvara gave me?
There was mention of like pieces of like successes of those in the past that Andor Moreno wanted to continue with his final creation of you.
Do I
Like
know anything about 49?
you don't know anything about iteration number 49. That was one of his very long past projects, it seems.
Hmm.
It didn't seem to meet a fortunate end.
Happens.
And finally, buried beneath the murk, Phlox, you find a very notable helmet.
What does it look like?
With what little light you carry, the metal of it does shine. It doesn't seem to have taken any wear as it sat here within this cave.
He's gonna pick it up. He's gonna dust it off. He's gonna look at it reverently with his jaw kind of slacked open a little bit.
As you pick it up, you hold it, and it's a little large for you, but it is a helmet of great power.
And he's just gonna like prop it under his arm and he's gonna say, "If it's okay, I really want to keep a close eye on this one."
And I put everything in group loot. All right. Detect
Put
magic.
that helmet in group loot, I'm gonna kill you.
No, give it to the rabbit.
I did. Obviously, I'm removing it immediately, but that's going to Phlox. Mina wants the egg. Anybody object to that? No.
No.
All right.
Nope.
I want those bone dice.
Umberly symbol and silver pauldrons to number is good.
Sounds good.
Mhm.
Except who's that?
Cliff.
Thanks.
Bone dice, Aurora.
Yeah, they sound cool.
We good with that? All right. We'll worry about gold later. Humi wanted the glasses.
Yes.
Yours. Mina wanted the egg, which you got. I don't really care for anything here.
Could I also have the little raven figurine?
The
If
crow?
no one wants it?
I'm
Yeah,
fine
the
with
crow.
that. Alright,
If
I'm
no one else
removing,
wants
I'm crossing out all that. So the only things left are going to be the deed, the brass orb, the signet ring, old leather collar, the gold coin at the ship, and the explosive rune parchment. Do I detect magic coming off any of these?
Off of any of these,
My spell?
well, besides the egg that is just pulsating with magic, the second you cast Detect Magic, you do sense some, like, specks of magic coming from other things, but you notice that they are things that Celia has grabbed and is now kind of almost wheeling forward with, like, a little cart that she pulled from the back, and she goes, I knew that no-for-good son of a bitch had my stuff.
Now, did she take everything that was just hers, or did
There's
she
no
grab
way we can
others?
verify.
Yeah.
Can we see your wares?
Insight.
Now listen, you've
Further
all
out,
done me a
let's
great
see.
turn
Weird.
today by helping me get my things back, and, well, I figure what's fair is fair, and I've only got... And she looks over it and she goes, bloody bastard, I've only got 6 things here, but I'll let you take half.
You got a good sword in
What
there?
are they?
Or a weapon? Sword
She
is a weapon,
presents
but...
things one by one. And the first thing she shows you is it's a robe that is almost blackish and dark blue. It like shifts and shimmers between colors as little small and silver flecks of like stars shine within. It looks like a little wizard's robe.
Just
What
for the
does
word
it
star,
do?
you know?
Well, this one I found an awful long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's helps with magic.
How?
What school of magic is it?
What school of magic is it?
Yeah, I get that with detect magic.
This one doesn't have one listed.
Okay, well, good. Yeah, it does say you learn the school of magic, if any, so if it doesn't have any...
Yeah, this one does not have a specific school.
Alright, fair enough.
I believe this one, it has something to do with the stars on it. It lets you, I think, do something special with it.
Everybody looks at Mina.
Uh, how much for this one?
Well, first, how about you decide which of 3 of the 6 that you want first?
Yeah, what are the other 5?
Yeah.
She sets that one down, and then she pulls up another garment. This one is a thick leather, almost trench coat, that has lots of pockets and straps on it. And this one, she says, this one helps you, take hits a little better, keep you a little tougher. And it also, I believe, lets you deal a little extra when you go in for a strike.
Oh.
Should give you a +1 to investigation too, because of how you look
Well, you need to match it with a hat.
and the trench coat. Yeah.
And a pipe.
The pipe gives you another bonus. Unfortunately, I don't have all 3. But maybe one of you will find it one day.
There's a set now. We have to look for it.
There's a set. The fucking Nick Valentine set.
I'm just thinking of like the freaking, what is it?
The
The
Mysterious Stranger.
I was thinking
Almost,
Sherlock
yeah.
Holmes.
Mysterious Stranger, and also like who are the Dusters, the Outlaws, or whatever, go around being good.
Well, not the Tunnel Snakes.
No, there's one.
But they
faction
do rule.
right at 14. Anyway,
Oh, the regulators?
regulators. Thank you.
I gotcha.
Our
No worries.
Fallout expert.
What do you mean it does a little extra when you hit? Like damage?
Yeah, I think it gives a little extra bite to your strikes.
And oh, alright. Well,
It might
She
be good
sets
for
that
you,
one
Aurora.
down, and then she pulls up.
Let's do.
it'd be very good for me.
She pulls up a little musical instrument.
Oh,
It is a golden lyre with a carving of a mermaid siren along it.
oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
And she says, "Well, this one is a beautiful little instrument," and she strums her fingers along it, and it makes a gorgeous, almost, if sound had a color, this would be golden melody. And she
How much?
says, "This one's really fun. Been holding on to this one. It helps with, persuading those around you, even the animals."
oh, I want that.
I want that boat.
Right, she's got
Whom he just, it's like the Napoleon Dynamite, like when he's selling the Tupperware. I
Man,
want
she
that.
had
2 or
that
3 more things to
Give
tell
me-
us
I'll throw
about
in
before
this.
we decide.
free boat. I want that.
I want that. She sets that one down and then pulls up a crooked-looking longsword that looks like it was carved out of a massive, like, front fang of a creature.
Oh, that's so cool.
It has a single edge, and she kind of just slides her hand along the bony texture of the surface, and she says, "This one is interesting. It actually changes depending on who's holding it. So for instance," and she takes it, and then she hands it over to Mina.
Mina's going to take it hesitantly.
You hold it in your hand, Mina, and it instantly shrinks to fit a proper size within your hand. Kind of like that.
Mina's gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on herself, making herself bigger.
And it grows just the same. It grows to fit
Whoa.
your grasp.
Hell yeah.
So it just grows and shrinks?
She takes it back and says, "Not only that, it's adjustable. But this one was carved from that of a large serpent-like creature. So this one has a little poison in it."
Ooh.
Ooh,
She sets that one down.
how whimsical.
How whimsical, how fun! And then she picks up a large pointed spear. It has an all-black appearance with a silvered tip, as it has a thick black cord wrapped around the top and bottom with like a bit of indigo ribbon on it that fades into almost like a bloodied red.
Ooh.
And she says, "Now this one is an awesome spear. It also functions almost like a javelin. You can throw it. And if you do, it comes right back to you. So you might want to be careful with this one. I won't lie to you. I'll be honest. This one can be a little bit of a nuisance if you're not careful.
Is it cursed?
It's sharp.
And it has a soul of the queen of the Elven Kingdom in it.
It does have the queen of the Elven Kingdom in it.
We
What
should.
do you
I just
define
wanna say-
sharp?
I know what you're gonna say, Zach. I do have a plan for that.
Okay.
This one might,
Because I don't-
depending on how you mistreat it, it could potentially bite back, but just treat it well. And she kind of taps her temple and goes, just use it wisely.
I don't like that.
And then, finally, she sets that one down, and she picks up a large sword. Almost like that of a like, it looks like it was made to be a long sword, but the size of it's almost like that of a great sword. This looks like it was carved almost for giants. Or not carved,
bet
but
I could
constructed almost for
hold it.
giants. And she struggles to pick it up, but it's a beautiful, like, sharp silver material, and it has carnelian runes engraved into the blade. And she goes, this one's also a little nasty, in that it can do quite a bit if you're willing to pay just a little price.
Again, can you elaborate?
Well, I've
What's
never
the-
swung it myself, I'm not, like, quite that of a fighter, but give a little bit of yourself and it'll give just as much in return.
What school of magic? It's listed.
It does not have one.
Oh, so it's like cut yourself, whatever damage you take, it'll deal.
Nope. She's
What
not
does it
elaborating any
mean?
further.
It could be like a boon and a curse at the same time.
Yeah.
Can we
said
borrow
some-
it for a second so we can attack each other with it?
Can we test it really quick?
She sets that one down and she goes, well, you're welcome to half. Which half will it be?
All right, just to
Uh,
reread
before-
it for everybody. The blue and black shimmering robe, the leather trench coat that has a lot of pockets, seems like it lets you hit harder and have a little better armor. The musical instrument of the golden lyre with the siren carving, the crooked longsword that has like a fang of a creature, grows to fit the size of its user. The long spear with like a boomerang type property to it, and the large sword with a sharp silver material looks almost giant-esque.
Ow, my elbow.
I
Sorry,
feel
Mina,
like
you
the
were...
trench coat could be good for me, but also the bone sword.
Are you not supposed to wear armor?
Yeah,
'cause
you can't wear
rage?
armor, I thought.
Oh, it's just a coat though. I didn't know that counted
It's
as
armor.
It's leather.
Oh, it's leather. Never mind.
I
You wanna know
think
who does wear
I think the harp and the wizard cloak are good. I don't know about a third one.
I definitely want
Well,
something that helps me do more damage because my subclass really does not help me at all.
You weren't built for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
wasn't.
built as a pure tank.
Yeah, you're supposed to sponge.
But I
Built
also
Not
want to be
every
able to do
class.
damage.
I think taking the sword, the big one, might be good for you, but we don't know anything about it, so it's up to you. I mean, he's gonna look
You
at
mean
it.
the last one?
Yeah. It sounds like it might be able to, well, turn the damage that you take into strength.
No, that was the
Crimson,
spear.
she's a
Oh, that was the spear, my mistake.
Crimson, she's a totem, a bear totem barbarian, which is why it's basically a pure tank build.
Yeah, and my HP ain't even that high. Well, for the things that we're fighting.
It doesn't need to be. You effectively have twice of it.
Yeah.
That's a great guess, Drift. That might be it.
So, yeah, I'm fine with. There's nothing here I need or could use. The blue and black shimmering robe are fine with me. I'm also fine with the instrument.
I want the instrument.
I
think I
would
could
like
use
one of the
it.
weapons if that's okay for free. But I don't know, what do you think would be best?
Not the spear.
The non-cursed.
Not the spear, so that's the bone sword that does poison damage, or the really big one that... Could you repeat, Winter, what you said?
She basically said that All she said was, if you give a little of yourself, it'll give just as much in return.
That one sounds interesting. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know if it'll be
Yeah.
beneficial or not, but it could be quite
I
interesting.
think
Sounds
I'll
good.
I'll take it just to see. Yeah, the last one, because extra poison damage is nice, but I'm curious about this last one.
The level we're at, everything's probably just gonna have resistance to poison anyway.
Yeah,
So what are your 3 confirmed choices?
the
Unless
cloak.
unless anyone objects, yeah, you can.
Is there a
Uh,
group consensus?
That's
It
what
was
I'm
the
gonna ask.
cloak, the instrument,
Harp
yeah, and
and
the
sword.
final sword you listed.
By cloak, do you mean the robe?
The road.
The rope,
Yeah,
yes.
the wizard's
Yeah,
robe
the one for
thing,
like with
the
stars.
starlight.
Is
one.
everybody okay with that? Let's just go down the row. Phlox.
I'm not taking any of these, so it's not really a question for me. But I do think the cloak is a good idea, as well as the lyre, perhaps, because
How
that
about
sounds.
this? Does anyone object?
Nope, not I.
That's easier.
Yep.
Okay. If everyone is in agreement, she hands over the shimmering robe that swirls with stars, the golden harp with the almost like statuette of the siren on it, and the giant's built blade with the red runes on it.
Wonderful.
All
She
right.
nods and goes, "Well, that seems fair." And then she looks back over to the rest of it and goes, "Well, suppose it's time to lug all this back through the swamp. Hi, Annika."
Hi,
Hey,
Hey,
Annika.
Fox.
Annika.
Hi.
Well, I don't know if I can carry it all, but I'm sure my dragon spirit can carry it for at least a little while.
That would be. Oh wait, it's been over an hour. Is he still around?
Oh wait, that's right. It has been now. I forgot it took us an hour to look through. Never mind. I don't say that.
Uh,
You're like,
Well.
oh wait.
I could help carry some stuff down for you.
I can
I'm
go-
pretty agile and strong and stuff.
Do you think anything might be disrupting this cave for the night? I'm wondering if I should go get Silas and hunker down.
That also wouldn't be a bad idea. This cave seems like it might be safer than almost anywhere else in this swamp.
Maybe,
Should we all camp here?
yeah, maybe we should do the same.
I think so.
It's not exactly the most hospitable location, and she's gonna stare around at the bones and just say, and also, as far as we know, there's only one entrance or exit, which could perhaps be a problem if something were to find us out here.
But what happens if something found us when we were just camping under the stars?
We have 4
Which
directions
has happened
to
many
flee in.
times.
I think this is probably our best option. We can even use something to block the entrance entirely if you want.
Don't you have a wall of stone, Mina, that you could turn into a regular wall?
That is a 5th level spell, and I already.
Or
used
oh wait,
the
would that
5th
seal
level
us
spell.
in? Would we
I can
suffocate in the
add
cave?
like a door, but
I'll die inside the cave. with no
There's not
oxygen.
enough air in here!
There's no oxygen.
what? While we decide what we're gonna do, there is something I wanted to offer you, Phlox. I think out of everyone here, you might be the best person to wield this. Through these trials, you've proven yourself to be brave and, well, a true friend.
But
So-
well, I mean, I have to say, I'm really honored, but well, I suppose I could do that. It would give me a reason to return my brother's sword to him.
And with that, Mina is going to take out the glaive that we got all those
Oh,
sessions.
shit.
ago.
Yes,
There's
Fox.
your
And-
Fox, you
Just
speak
thinking
any of
about
those
that guy.
languages?
Yeah, he speaks Sylvan.
Oh my god!
And as Mina grasps it for
My
handing it
charisma's
over,
so high.
Mina is going to send her thoughts into the glaive and say, I may have finally kept that promise I made and found someone
Oh
worthy.
my god, that's.
But
I need to
only
think
you
of
can
that.
judge this, and Mina is going to hand over the glaive.
So he's gonna sheath his brother's sword on his back. He's gonna use lay on hands on himself. Use all of it, so he's not at 1 HP.
Yeah,
Just-
right. We're at
Valid.
1 HP.
We were at
And then-
1. Oh, that's right. We didn't fucking. Oh my god.
And then he's
Valid.
going to breathe in deeply. Feel a little nervous. He's gonna take the glaive in his hands,
I'll give him a
not too
thumbs up.
dissimilar from his greatsword. And he's just gonna close his eyes a little bit, and he's gonna say, "Okay, so is there something special I have to do?"
Yes.
You're saying
you
that
have
out loud?
to use
Yeah, he says
the
that out loud.
je ne sais quoi.
Just
You're right.
Listen, and hopefully they'll be deemed worthy.
Okay, all right. I'm listening, and his ears kind of perk a little bit, and then he says, "Oh, great glaive, allow me to be your friend."
Oh wait, you should say it in. We should warn him to say it in Sylvan.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know off the top of his head that this thing doesn't speak
Try-
common.
try-
And you also
try
just say
saying
that
it
out
in-
loud.
Yeah.
Flock, say it in like Sylvan, like the elf language.
Uh,
Well, that's the Fey language.
The
Yeah,
Fey language.
elves have
Okay. Let me try that again. Yeah,
It's actually really offensive.
You still say it out loud.
he does. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Okay. You sit with the glaive, and you feel like a twinge of connection in your mind, but you don't get a response to what you've just said out loud. You almost feel like a tugging from within your mind towards the glaive.
So he's just gonna kind of squint a little bit, and then he's going to kind of like follow that and kind of pursue, casting his mind a little bit towards it, and thinking in sylvan thoughts, and going like, "Is anybody there? Do you want to talk to me?"
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I've been informed by the Miss Mina that there is one who wishes to connect to me if you are worthy. Now, what makes you worthy? And where's that rapier I was promised?
well, I don't have a rapier. Well, I suppose I don't know.
Are you brave?
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes.
He's.
Sometimes, yes. Bravery does come and go, I find. But how
Yes.
about heroic?
Well, can you tell me what that means?
Do you hold valor within your heart?
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
I try very hard to, or at least I would like to.
Do
Maybe
you
can
believe
help
in
me?
all that is good in this world?
Yes, I do.
Would you put your life down to shred the demons that dare threaten the balance of nature in this world?
It
We
is
already
so
did.
funny you say that. I just did that 5 minutes ago.
You did!
Yes!
Oh my gods!
I've never spoken to a weapon before, but you just seem like the tops, I gotta tell you.
What's your name, son?
Well, my name's Phlox, but, well, okay, I have to be candid with you. I've been dishonest with my friends. I told them that my name was Valor, mostly because I thought it sounded cool, but also because, I wanted to earn that title.
And earn that title you have. My boy, I will travel with you on your journeys. Now, let's shred some demons.
Yes! Wait, what should I call you? I can't just call you Glaive. I mean, I guess I can
suppose.
call you Glaive.
Well, I'd kind of prefer if you didn't. You can call me Kelren.
Kelren. My buddy Kel. The big K.
The big K! Oh
He
yes,
doesn't
I
even
like
need to
that
roll for
indeed.
Hold on,
wisdom,
hold
it's
on.
just that
I got a new one.
it's
I got a new one.
just
And you
adorable.
guys see him like put his paws in front of him, like he's thinking, but he's not saying anything
No
out loud.
one can
And then he
hear any of
says,
this.
and then he says, "Special K."
Special. It's so
'Cause-
long since I've been called special.
It's because you're very special to me. You're my friend. You're my dear friend. So you're Special
Oh
K.
my dear boy. And you almost feel like the glaive is crying.
Oh my god.
This guy just needs a fucking friend. Phlox is the perfect person.
And then you see
Or,
him
well-
wordlessly take his glaive and like hug it to his chest. It's like you and I are gonna do wonderful things, Special
I
K.
think it worked, guys. Look, he's hugging him. He's hugging the glaive.
No.
And I understand you got a special helmet too. What's up with it?
Well, I'm not allowed to wear it. No, well, it's a very sacred artifact. And the only people that were ever allowed to wear this were well, the Veil Saints, and only in times when they needed to defend the valley. And I wasn't anointed, and I don't need to defend the valley right now, so it wouldn't be right. And it wouldn't fit me anyway. It's kind of large.
Well, you'll
Well-
just have to wait until you grow into it. And you do defend the valley, and you do become a member.
Well, all right then. I don't think I'm getting any bigger though. Out of character, DM.
Mhm.
What is there any way I can glean what this helm does? I mean, he's been hearing about it his whole life. He's never actually like been near it.
The helmet itself, upon first inspection, almost seems like that of a normal helmet. It has just what's the structure of helmet in mind I'm looking for? I can see it in my mind's eye. I'm just not very good with.
It's like a full helm of some variety.
It's like a full helm.
Like
Not
Ark's
quite.
helm almost?
It's sort of like Ark's, but not quite. There's like another shape I have in mind. I'm just. Hold on. I'm gonna find you a picture.
Is it like a Skyrim Nord helmet?
It's
For reference,
not a
anyone
Nord
who-
helmet.
to anyone who would be in the know, the emblem on it, if it has any, or the effigy, if it has any, would not be of Elda.
Wait, did somebody
Give me
say
one
Nord?
second. It's not a Nord helm.
I will drink from your skull!
Did
I've
you
had
really
it
add
with
that
you.
to our soundboard?
It was there previously.
I'm gonna kick you down the place. All right, that's enough.
Okay.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Okay,
No, that was Zach.
No, it was.
No, it
Zach, you better stop that.
Zachary! Hold on, I'm finding you guys a picture.
It's so hard not to press it. Oh, I want
Just
to so
close,
bad.
close the window and do not look at it.
I know. I got it. It's like an addiction.
Here, I'm gonna put it in...
It's like every time I look at
I
the
guess
slow
group
arrow,
loot-
I'm like, oh.
It's sort of like this, except the symbol on it that it has on the front of the helm is different. So it's
Where
a
you
silver
post it?
helm. I put it in group loot, just for now. It is a silver helm, with trim around it. Quite pristine, even in a place such as this. And the symbol it has engraved along it is that of 2 scales and a hammer that are, like, conjoined.
Okay. Kind of hold.
Do any of us recognize that symbol?
You can roll religion.
Can you roll religion for me?
Think with it. I'm curious. I'm a
The
curious little
scales make me think, is it?
DM, can you roll religion for me,
I
please?
can.
Soul of the god of
24.
What's your modifier, Humi?
Oh, it's only 0, but I believe in it.
Well, you rolled a 13.
Beautiful.
You rolled higher than me, and I had a modifier. It was only a 1, though.
Okay. What were the rolls?
24.
24? I see not numbers. Cliff got a 3.
Yeah.
Aurora got an 11. And Humi got a 13. Okay.
Alright, Alvaro, what is it?
Alvara,
See if I know.
through time and study, easily enough, you begin to recall information similar to this that you studied before. And in one of your tomes, you believe to recall this to be the symbol of Tyr.
Really simple. It's a
Okay.
fairly predominant god, Tyr. And I'll explain Tyr to the extent of my knowledge for anyone who doesn't know. Probably Cliff, given that he was born a year ago. Or however old he is.
Hmm.
And maybe others who aren't religious.
Wait, well, that doesn't make any sense. I've never heard that name in my life.
You're not sure who Tyr is?
No. No, this is Eldith's helm. It was in her temple.
Hmm.
Well, there are certain occasions where helmets belonging to different types of entities may be taken by others, but as far as my knowledge base goes, I'm fairly certain that's Tyr. Tyr's symbol.
He's just gonna kind of look down at the helm, and then back up, and then back down to the helm. You say, that I'm not sure I understand, but
Is that not the deity that your brother worshipped?
no, the entire Vale worships Eldith. She led us to the Vale, to the temple. And
Is that name? Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. Does that name sound familiar to me, Eldith?
People rule religion on Eldith.
Okay.
As
I
he
would
talks
actually like
about
to
it,
roll.
I'm gonna roll a 22 on Eldith.
I got you, Fumi.
Natural 20. No, 19. Close enough.
You have a... Oh, okay. So you have a minus, but no, it was just a...
No, I have a plus. Mina and I both got the same. We both
Fumi,
have
you once
plus
again
one.
got a 13.
Hey, I am consistent. That's what I aim to be, alright?
So, Alvara, Aurora, and Mina, you all know, through various paths, that Eldith is a lesser deity, sometimes referred to as Mother of the Waters, and also sometimes referred to as Mother Guardian of Groves. She is a deity associated with calm and peace, and a little bit of a nature deity.
Okay.
Do I know of her connection, if any, to Tyr
Yeah, because you got higher than us.
with a 22?
With a 22, you don't know of any connection between her and Tyr.
Huh.
All right.
Maybe, maybe as a nature deity, she knew she couldn't protect you in, well, in times of war or something like that. It sounds like Tyr is more meant for that kind of thing. Maybe that's why the helmet's only used in special occasions instead of all the time. Maybe that's why she led your people to that shrine to begin with.
He just kind of scratches his head a little bit and just furrows his brow, and he says, "It still doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, I've never heard his name before."
Well, sometimes people have a certain je ne sais quoi that is needed in very particular times. And you have a je ne sais quoi about yourself. So,
Well,
when
Elvara,
you
you
Friends
seem
need
exist in this
to do
universe.
something that it requires that special kind of je ne sais quoi, I think you should use it.
How many times will we use je ne sais quoi in the same sentence?
As
Genesis
Well, let's
That's
many
find
impressive.
out.
times as I want, and then Humi's gonna put
One,
on their glasses.
two.
Fumi
Walk
wears their
away.
3D glasses.
But Elvara, it sounds like you knew more than any of us about these figures. Maybe you can shed some light on it?
Tyr is a sort of god of justice. It's quite possible that Eldith, who is the deity you all worship, or the founding of your town, um,
sort of looked up to Tyr and his morals and sought to emulate them as she traversed and created what you've come to know as, what is this town called again? Like the Meadowlands?
It's called Meadowlight.
What you've known as Meadowlight. It's also possible that Tyr imbued her with the power to lead you all to where you are, or your ancestors rather. Beyond that, I'm not really sure what other insight I can provide without knowing more specifics.
Well, it goes against everything that I've been taught for my whole life, but I suppose I have some thinking to do.
What were you taught? That she was the only deity?
Well, everyone in Meadowlight knows the tale of its founding. That my kin came to the Grasp a good long time ago from a holy pilgrimage, being guided by Eldith to a place of safety after being uprooted, and we were led to an abandoned and ruined temple. And that temple had new tenants to live by, and they were Eldith's tenants because she led them there, and that's what we've lived by ever since.
And what
But
are
there
those
was a-
tenets exactly?
Well, to protect the weak and to uphold honor and to live righteously.
Sounds a lot like fucking Tyr, if I'm being
Alvaro,
honest.
you would recognize those as tenants of Tyr.
Yeah.
You
In
should probably
and
tell
out
him
of
that.
character. Those are the exact same tenets that Tyr abides by, Phlox.
He's just kind of like his eyes are gonna like glaze over a little bit. He's gonna
Oh,
look a
no.
little distant, and he's gonna go, "Oh my
His whole
god."
life is a lie.
Well, you know the temple was there before Eldith led your people there, so it would make sense, like, that Tyr may have been the original god of the temple.
No, but you don't understand. The elders say they commune with Eldith and that they give her word. Why would that would
Maybe
mean
it's Eldith's now.
Oh no,
it was
no,
Tyr.
no.
He's spiraling. Someone
This
slap
isn't
him.
right.
I am aware of the difficulties in trying to get a council of a city or town to move, and I'm also very well aware of the corruption that can often accompany such things. I do believe that you have some questions that need answering, Phlox, once you get back to Meadowlight.
I have some thinking to do. I'm just gonna go quiet a little bit.
No. But, look on the bright side. You got your brother's special helm, regardless, and you made a new friend.
Well-
/ gained a weapon.
Well, you're right. It's troubling because my brother died defending that temple, and I just have some thinking to do.
Why can't it be both?
Well, maybe let's just let him think for a little and have a space. It's all right if he
Hey.
needs that.
I think we
No,
might need to rest
Fox.
here for the night anyway. Or,
Yeah.
well, the dawn. I'm sure it's getting close. Although, I can't tell what time of day it is here.
So,
What time of day is it here?
Yeah.
no,
We're in the Barovia treatment right now. It's just always dark.
it's
know.
always dark in the Grasp.
This is. I feel like. This
How
is usually
how
what Strahd
long
looks like
has it
maps.
been since we long rested following the horseman?
It honestly hasn't been that long. Probably
It should be at least a few hours.
It's been at least 3, probably between 3 and 5 hours.
We may not have the ability to long rest here.
Yeah, we might not be able to long rest yet.
Short
Celia
rest,
sounds like she's probably gonna set up camp here for the rest of the night.
Maybe we could just
I guess-
have
Um,
downtime.
Remember, all of us still have reduced HP until we long rest. Well, hopefully until we long rest.
What?
Is that
But we
permanent?
might not be able to long rest because you're only supposed to long rest like once, maybe
know.
twice a day. And we'll
See.
be on like our third long rest.
This isn't
in
Baldur's Gate
30
3
hours.
rules. You can't just spam long rest.
sucks.
That is really funny, though.
We could just bite the bullet and stay here for like 16 hours.
I mean, who's the most
No, it's
injured?
better to
right now?
travel at night. We should keep going.
We are kind of on a time crunch too.
I guess let's just take a short rest and I'll spend some hit die.
Did we use a lot of spells?
Not really.
Both of
No.
them to get him back on a short rest.
Not really, because Phlox did over 100 damage in one hit.
You could always short rest here if you want and then continue.
That's what we were
That is a
discussing.
Yeah,
I think
choice.
that's what we're gonna have to do.
Who has the
I
least amount of
do
health?
have to get going because it's getting kind of late.
Alright,
So-
no worries. I was gonna have you guys short rest, just like quickly explain to you guys what your new magic items do, and then we were gonna end session.
Oh, awesome.
All right, let's do that.
So let me just explain to you guys what you have really quick. Who's getting which item?
I have the big.
Thank you for the hydrate, Sippy.
We just want to do the three big Celia ones, and you can type out the little stuff on the side, like out of session.
Oh yeah, you
That
guys
way-
can decide what you want with the small stuff out of session, but like the 3 big items, who's getting what?
So, I think Mina was gonna get the robe. It sounded like Humi obviously getting the golden lyre, and then Aurora getting the sword. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Can we also know what that egg does? Because that egg seemed to be pretty important with the way you were describing it.
All you can tell, Mina, is that it is a very large jade that is in the shape of an egg.
But it's pulsing.
Pulsing with life, energy, and magic.
This seems suspicious. This thing is definitely alive in some way.
Mina, you have, and I'm going to link these all in group loot after this, you have attained a robe of stars.
Ooh, what does it do?
You get a +1 bonus to saving throws while you wear it. There are
Hell yeah.
6 larger stars that shine located on the robe. While you are wearing this robe, you can use an action to pull off one of the stars and cast it as a 5th level magic missile.
Okay.
And also, while you are wearing it, you can use your action to enter the astral plane.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Maybe let's rethink who gets that.
Maybe
that's
let's
fine.
rethink this.
you can absolutely have it.
There you go, Mina. Have fun with that. Don't get lost out there.
I mean, it just never returns from the astral plane.
She finds Thurgan out there.
Hell yeah!
Your last character that went into the astral
Yep.
plane.
Kurgan was my last character, and we found an item of great temptation, so he just stuck it in a bag of holding and then cut the inside of the bag of holding,
And went.
sending him
Yoop.
and everything else, including a whole bunch of our party supplies.
Yeah,
to the
seriously.
astral plane. Like thousands of gold worth of items.
Like, I
just
get
gone.
why you did it, but damn, man.
Maybe we should have emptied that out first, but that's
There
neither
wasn't a
here
lot
nor
of time. We pissed off the government in that campaign.
We did piss off.
Pissed
the
off Joe
government.
Biden.
We
called,
did.
We
pissed
called
off
the president.
Yeah, we called the president. He didn't like that, so he sent the Secret Service after us.
Was the
We
president at that
basically-
time in America? Which president?
It was the
In the
Pasha.
campaign we were playing.
We basically did the equivalent of escaping from like a supermax prison run by the CIA and then called the president.
Why did you do that still? You know what? We
'Cause
don't
I
have
was
enough time
trying
to
to
talk
work-
about that. We've thought for over a year on that. Fumi, you have a siren song lyre.
Ooh.
You can use your action to play this lyre and cast one of the following spells from it. Animal Friendship,
Oh.
Charm Person, Enthrall, and Suggestion.
Oh.
The spell save
Okay.
DC using this lyre is 13.
Oh, that's so low.
Okay.
It's good spells though.
And Aurora, you have a Greatsword Bloodshed Blade.
Hold up. Let me put it after my dice. Great sword, bloodshed blade. Okay, what'd it do?
So it has the what's the word I'm looking for? Not components. Attributes,
Quoi?
attributes. It has the attributes of a greatsword. When you're
Okay.
using it, you can add your constitution modifier to the damage rolls of this weapon.
Ooh.
Not my strength like I normally do.
No, your con. You add that on top of your strength.
Oh shit!
You get both. Indeed,
Okay.
Aztec, this is a Glory of Giants item. And it has a feature for invoking the runes on the blade. When you target a creature with an attack using this weapon, you can invoke the sword's rune, causing it to flare with crimson light, and infusing your attack with bloodthirsty precision. You then spend one roll of your unspent hit dice and add the number rolled to the attack.
Ooh.
You then repeat the last sentence to me.
You
then
You spend one roll of an unspent hit dice that you might have,
okay.
and add that number rolled to the attack to hit. And
You're gonna have
Oh,
to
that
send me
is
that.
awesome.
if
You're gonna have to
the,
send me.
I'm gonna
yeah.
link it to you. If the attack
Thank you.
hits, you can also spend any number of your unspent hit dice additionally to add the total rolled to the weapon's damage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Holy
nice.
shit! What about those bone dice? Are they just cool dice made
They're
of
just
bone?
dice made out of knuckle bones.
They're so cool. I like those. Right now, I just have Greatsword, Bloodshed Blade, and I deleted everything else I was typing because my
It is in group loot. Now, once it functions off of your hit dice, like if you have any. So, like if you use any on a rest, obviously you can't use them for these attacks, but just keep a
Yes.
tally on how many hit die you have a day now. Like, you should in general, but you know what I mean.
yes.
Alright, guys, and with that, we're gonna end tonight's session. Woo! Good job, everybody!
Nice.
Only one person
Yeah.
died.
But then
And
they
it
came
wasn't
back.
me.
They got better.
They got better.
This is awesome.
You guys did
I just
wonderfully.
want to say,
Yeah.
Umi is like one hat away from looking like Sting right now.
How so?
Well, they got a lyre, so a string instrument. They got
Sure.
like the raven thing, so that's like a big puffy like cape thing,
Oh.
Then they got the cool new shades and
You got
the
shades on.
Yeah.
You guys gotta find that hat that goes with Celia's coat. And find the
Yeah.
set.
Do I have to attune to this blade?
Yeah, all of these items require attunement.
Okay. Can we
Good
say
to
I
know.
tuned during the long rest? Or the short rest?
Yeah, you
Just-
guys can spend a short rest attuning to these items, and just make sure you're keeping tabs on your attunement slots.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to unattune to one thing.
So,
I might also have to
The
wait
victorious
something.
coin I will unattune to.
let's go down the line for inspiration, starting with Phlox.
Well, before I give it, real quick, I have to ask DM, does Flex have any scars to indicate his mortal blow?
If you would like there to be,
Let's have a conversation after
we
this.
can have a conversation about that.
Not just about that. I think this should have interesting implications. Anyway,
Let's talk
Although-
about it later.
although all of you have done so wonderfully as usual, it's far and away got to be Mina for on-the-spot thinking, for very clever use of spells, for healing, and also for straight up saving my life, and also good roleplay. So just like a lot of things brought to the table. Close runner up to Cliff because I love that you're always trying to think of really creative ways to use your spells. I love rule of cooling the way spells work whenever possible.
I tried.
Alrighty, Alvara.
It's gonna be Mina. Mina. So, also Mina. I think the reason is pretty much the same things Audrey reiterated, and I don't know if anybody heard it. I know Mina did because she replied, and I was thinking of like just trying to maybe just sell the glaive to Celia so somebody could use it at some point in time, and it wasn't just gonna rot in our inventory. But when Andy's like, I have an idea.
That was such a good
So,
idea.
that was very good idea. That was much better than just trying to get rid of it. Great RP there. You enabled one of the more interesting moments of this session, so that's why you got my vote.
Thank
Alrighty.
you.
Aurora.
I'm actually going to give it to Phlox this session for role playing. I've really enjoyed him interacting with the glaive. I thought it was phenomenal.
Thank you.
I also
That was
liked
awesome.
that he found out something very confusing and conflicting to everything that he's been taught growing up, you know, to his whole life. And it's a big thing to have to, like, you know, experience that all. And I'm sort of interested to see like where he goes with that. But I think overall, just for role-playing circumstances, not even just with the glaive, but in general, like earlier on as well, like when he was revivified, like he's just got this he's just got this, yeah, he's got this je ne sais quoi about him. It's
More
like I'm
je
trying
ne
to
sais
explain it.
quoi.
He's just like a bundle of hope, you know, and just joy. And it's like embodying that is kind of hard. I mean, he does a good job.
You put a big old grin on my face. Thank you so much.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
Humi.
I'm going to give it to. People did really good this session. I think I'm going to stick with Phlox just because it was a big. It's a hero's journey, and you beat your big bad, and now you are trying to find yourself in the aftermath.
It's a good way to
I
put it.
feel like that's a solid story. I enjoy that.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Alrighty, and Mina.
This is a tough one because I feel like everyone did have some interesting moments this session. But I think I'm gonna have to. This is a tough one. Second place is Alvara, but I have to give it to Aurora for holding the creature in place so that wall of light could kill it.
Yay! Thank you.
That literally like just ended the fight.
Very clever, very clever.
Just like, no, you cannot leave the danger zone.
I think I just said Sentinel bitch, which
I
is
love
usually
that,
what I
yeah.
say when it works.
I love that feat so much.
It's a great feat.
It's really good.
I
Alright,
did not want him going anywhere.
Cliff.
I'm also gonna give it to Alvara for the sweet wall of light kill.
Oh.
Interesting enough, we have a three-way tie now.
No, we have. Well, Mina said Aurora, I think.
Yeah, Aurora.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
but
Second
Alvara
place,
was-
Alvara. So we
yeah,
have
we
a
have a-
two-way tie
Two-way tie between Phlox
between Phlox and Mina.
Yes.
So they both get it.
Yeah, they both get it.
Why not? Why not? I don't know why we
Just gonna
started.
roll a
Evens or odds?
D4 or D6.
Phlox, evens or odds?
Oh, evens, I guess.
Mina, you alright with odds?
Yeah,
Alright.
Escalators,
let's
escalators.
go 5.
It's a 1. It goes to Mina.
Yay!
Congratulations, guys. Everyone did fantastic this session. You all did so wonderful. Let me put this down right here. Community Inspiration is now live to vote on in the Discord server, lovelies. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. On Wednesday, we have a Dale and Dawson stream to look forward to, and then Thursday, we have Curse of Strahd.
Yahoo! I
Dale
can't
and
wait.
Dawson will be community oriented, correct? Like kind of like our subs.
It's not a
can
community
join in?
night. We already did community night this month, but we will be playing.
Never mind.
Oh yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us tonight, lovelies. We will see you all on Wednesday, and if not, then we'll see you on Thursday. Bye, lovelies.
And if not, then we'll see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and if not, Monday.
And if not, then we'll see
Bye.
you on Thursday. And if not, we'll see you on Monday.
See you next time.
Oh my god.
On and
Bye-bye.
on and
Sleep
on
tight.
forever.